Have a look at that. What? Oh, that looks like amber.
It does, doesn't it? You get some really deep ones in there as well, which are beautiful.
I love the inclusions.
I think it's just so warm, and I think, you know, with the sunshine, you know, coming out eventually, it's nice. You know, we've got this really nice weather, and I think, you know, having a really warm tone against your skin, especially if you know, if you're maybe just getting that little bit of a suntanned kiss to the skin, it's just really beautiful against the skin line. Gorgeous.
Look at those hearts.
Are they just nice?
So pretty.
And you know, if you're making, you know, for the summer fairs, and for, you know, you might be even looking at making for Christmas fairs and things like that, you know, your wish bracelets and all of those sorts of
everyone's
things.
doing Christmas now, aren't they?
I know, it's just crazy. Already Christmas.
Look at all of these. Well, it's not Christmas yet.
No, but you
But we are making for Christmas,
That's it. I know some people who start making for Christmas in March.
Mad March.
Because to keep the stock levels up, because then your stock for summer's already made and you're doing your fair through spring summer, you need then to have those for autumn winter.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just crazy that you have to make so far in advance.
Then look at this. Ovals that are graduated. We don't see a lot of graduated ovals.
We don't, and I haven't seen ovals like this in the fluorite. I don't think I've ever seen them like this.
I love this.
And you get all those little spacer beads as well, which are just so lovely to use.
Hey, and we know they look good in Kumihimo, don't we?
Do.
And friendship bracelets.
They do.
Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I love those stripes. What a gorgeous colour you're getting. Oh, that would look nice just restranded, actually, to be fair, wouldn't it? You've got 28 centimetres to strand, and they're tasseled. So you've got your gemstones. You also got your beading material. Now, what I like about this is, did you see Sarah's bracelet that she'd done with the beading thread? That was down to the fact that we had that gorgeous colour on the beading thread there. Can you see? So we can actually make some really pretty decorative pieces out of the beading thread, can't we?
Don't just think of beading thread for threading beads on. Think of it for lots and lots of different things. So, you know, if you've seen Gemma's work with the beading thread, where she makes all the floral pieces and she makes the whole necklines out of it. I've done it in the past where I've made sort of whimsical pieces with the beading thread. You can do so much with it.
You can, it's true. You know what? We've got 115 findings in this kit as well. If you are a brand new jewellery maker, you are going to get everything that you need for one price tag. You're going to get gemstones, you're going to get findings, you're going to be ready, you're going to get all of the beading material, you're going to be ready to go. But you might think, well, that's all very well and good, Jenny, but what am I supposed to do with it? You also get a free DVD, which takes you step by step by step, show you exactly what to do. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything, and with your first kit, if you buy a kit for your first purchase and you make jewellery with it, and you still don't like jewellery making, you can send those pieces back only once, and we'll still give you your money back. We're also offering you 20% off if you sign up to our mailing list. I'd get buy-in if I were you. I'd get buy-in with 20. I love a good old discount, do you?
Oh yeah, of course I do. I mean, if I'm getting discount off the goods I'm buying, then I don't mind how much the P&P is, you know. And the fact that we get one P&P for a whole day,
it's only not even £3.
Well, if you get, you know, if you bought a lot, you got, you know, a load of discount. You maybe have got £10, £15 discount, possibly if you bought loads. Just think about how many P&Ps you've got for free for the next time you want to buy.
I'm no money saving expert, but I think that one looks good. IPG C38, you should be paying £32.25. Kim was going to do this kit for £21.95. You always do this, change your mind. What's that about? She always goes, I was going to do. Go on, Kim. Give us a great price tag. Go on. I dare you. Oh, no, we could get in trouble for this. £17.95.
Nothing to do with me.
That was Kim. Nobody told her to price / anything. It was her own doing.
Oh my
£17.95. I'd pay that for 3 strands of these gorgeous gemstones. It's wonderful.
Those hearts, you could set them into rings. You could set them into earrings. My earrings would be £7.50 a pair. And how many pairs of earrings have you got on there?
That value is phenomenal. Approaching half the stock, of course, has already been allocated, but you know what? Who can argue with a price tag like that? If you've just tuned in, quick, pick up the dog and bone. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. If you're dialing from a UK landline, you can shop, of course, online. It's all the www.jewellerymaker.com. We do take credit cards as well. We do. I accidentally advised everyone to use the other half's credit card. Of course, that's not good advice. Don't do that. Unless they're asleep. 17, I've accidentally come with my other half's whole entire wallet to work today.
I hope he doesn't need anything then.
He's completely stuck in the house, which was always my plan. 17, he's going to have to cook me dinner now. 17.95 IPG C38 is your item code. Now, what are we doing for the demonstration?
We're going to do the little angel or butterfly or whatever you would like to think it is.
Oh, it is a little angel, you're right.
Angel, little butterfly, little dragonfly, little whatever you want it to
I
be.
love the tassels on here as well, Sarah.
Yeah, just so simple. And sometimes the simplest pieces of jewellery work so beautifully well. So all we're going to do is I've taken the earring findings, the beautiful earring findings. I'm going to do something naughty. I'm going to cut.
What do you mean? What?
I'm going to cut the loop off. I'm going to cut the little bit that's kicked out off. So I end up with a piece that looks like that.
But you can keep that loop anyway.
You can keep that. You can put it in your resin, and you can put it, you know, in your enamel and all sorts of different things. So you can use those. Don't worry. I use little loops like that to make little eyes on the cats. You know the cat shapes you get for the F colour.
Yeah.
You make a little eye out of one of those loops and actually put it on top of the F colour, and it sticks. So you can do that with it. And then what I'm going to do is, because I want this to be able to have a head pin run through it, I need to make the loops going away from myself.
Oh, so you're going to remake loops?
I'm going to remake loops, going to make them on both sides, and it is important that you try and make them the same size, if at all possible. Otherwise you might end up with a slightly skew width.
You could mark your pliers if you wanted to, Sarah.
Most people will find they've got a natural place they use time and time again, and it just automatically go there. So, you know, it's not too tricky.
Trial and error.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things.
They're nice and strong, those, aren't they?
They are. They're really strong. So you'll end up with a piece that looks like that, with two eyes on it. I'm just going to keep that one back, and you're going to do exactly the same on the other one. I'll just do that really quickly. I did remember to bring my glasses with me today, so I actually will be able to see if it needs to do any smaller things. Okay. And then what I would do is I'd just line them up and just make sure they're looking the same.
Right.
Because you might have squidged them slightly so that they're not looking the same size. And then you put them like that. And then you take one of the star-shaped head pins and add one of the little heart-shaped fluorites onto it. And then I'm just going to thread one side on, and I'm going to thread the other side on, just through one loop to start off with. Then I'm going to take another one of the heart-shaped fluorite. I'm going to put that on there. And this is where it might get a little bit fiddly. What you want to do is to just ease that head pin up with the heart on it. Now then. And put the head pin, through the loop on that side.
Once you've got it through one,
yeah,
you're all right then,
and then through the loop on the other side.
Righto-ho.
And you want to do it in the same order you did the first time round.
Righto.
So if you did the left one first, put the left one on the top first as well. And another little heart-shaped fluorite, and then I'm just going to form a loop. Again with my round nose pliers, kick it back, and that's your little angel all formed. Simple as that. Yay. And then to do the little heart-shaped drops on the chain, all I did was I took one of the heart-shaped head pin, stars. Hearts
I
and stars.
love those.
Do you know the combination together is so beautiful. And what I do is I do this with my fingers, because you can feel, because these are soldered onto the end, you can feel if it's going to break or not. So you can actually find out how much pressure you want to use. And I just
when you even saying that, are they weak, or will they take a lot of manipulation?
They will, but I mean,
like anything.
Yeah, it's like anything. I mean, because that's a joint, it's got weakness in it. Whereas it
don't bend it back the other way now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you want to take it all the way back, what I would do is do it round a pair of round nose pliers and actually create like a little U. So I'm not actually putting all the pressure on the joint. I'm actually putting it onto the stem of the head pin.
All right, good idea.
But because I'm only going to take it back, can you see? I'm only gone back about 45 degrees. If I put my finger there, I don't know if you can see. I haven't gone all the way back. I've literally just taken it a little bit over. And that's so that when I add a fluorite onto there, I'm going to use a green one for this one, it actually sits over the front of the fluorite. Can you see that little heart's actually dipped behind the star? If I'd have bent it all the way back, it would have been above it, like that. But because I've left a little gap, it can just sit behind. And then what you're going to do here's one I prepared earlier. Just cut that off and leave 1 centimetre, or however long, you'll know how long, because some people like to make larger loops. I like to make quite petite loops, so mine's just slightly short of 1 centimetre normally.
That makes it a bit more of a delicate piece.
It does, but I mean, if you have dexterity problems or eyesight problems, you might just find it easier to make a larger loop.
Margaret in Midlothian's text in, hi ladies, hi Margaret, great bargains in the show. I bought the kit, the ribbons and the Kumihimo plates already. Sarah, looking forward to some inspiration from Margaret.
Thank you, Margaret.
Thanks, Mars.
So that's the little charms. So now all you're going to do is just then, using the beautiful chain, space those out, add your little angel or your butterfly or dragonfly or whatever you want it to be, and your necklace is complete.
Fantastic, it is so gorgeous. Have another look at the finished necklace here. And get yourself down into the kit. We're really busy today, so do keep grabbing those bargains, just like Margaret did. $17.95 IPG C38. Now it's time. So thanks, Sarah. Thank you, my love. You can have a little bit more time. I'm in challenge now.
Oh.
And remembering that we are waist up, we're going to move over. There we are. Here's the gorgeous gemstones that you're getting. Sorry, everybody. And I'm going to give you a fabulous fluorite bundle. Now you're going to love the look at this. Have you seen this cabochon, Kim? You're going to love it. 4 cabochon. Oh, crikey, you have. Here's me thinking there's only 2. Look at that. How gorgeous are those stripes? Yes, please, I need you. Sarah, they're lush.
Oh, that's just going to look, you know, that would look amazing with those hearts from the kit. Oh, just, aren't they beautiful?
You bought the kit, you've got to have them. Oh, those colours are amazing. They're making me want to go on holiday. Then you get an amethyst as well. You get 4 cabs.
Ticked all the boxes now.
What are cabochons for, Sarah, if I don't know?
You can use them in lots and lots of different ways. You can set them in wire work, you can set them in polymer clay, you can use friendly plastic to make a bezel, you can use your macrame techniques.
You've got a good one on there.
Yeah, that was a little sort of challenge to myself. I was on a coach. And
a couch challenge?
A coach.
Oh, coach.
Coach, yes.
Oh, way up. Where were you going?
Glasgow.
How long did that take?
Oh, don't even go there. It took
on
forever.
A coach?
It was supposed to take
2 days?
It was supposed to take 7.5 hours. It took nearly all day in the end. We got diverted because of the M6, but there you go. So that was in the morning when I was feeling all happy and we hadn't been diverted anywhere. I made that. So.
Oh, I can't bear thinking about being on a coach for that long, but at least one good thing came of that coach journey.
It did, but you can use them in so many different ways. You can use them in your soutache. You can macrame around them. You can use Kumihimo to make bezels for them as well. Crikey, just loads and loads.
I'm just hearing in my ear that Gemma gave lots of insight on how to use cabochons yesterday. So have a look on YouTube. Yesterday's day show, was it Clary? Yesterday's day show. Now you have got the leaves. Oh, I thought you were Claire. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry, Khloe Kardashian and Kim Kardashian there. Have a look, I called her Claire. Have a look. Well, judging on my morning, I think you did quite well with me calling you Claire. Have a look. Have a look at what you've got. The leaf shapes. Chloe's laughing at me because I called her Claire. Oh. Where's Claire gone now? She's always on holiday. America? She's only just back from Dominican Republic. She took the day off because I was in, apparently. They're nice to me, aren't they? Have a look. She didn't want to see this crazy dress that I'm wearing. She's gone as far away as she possibly could to avoid seeing something that she would never forget seeing in a bad way. You have got, to refresh your memory, 4 wonderful cabochons, 2 incredible strands. Now the cabs are 40 by 30. And then you've got the 2-toned amethyst hearts at 10 mil. They're luscious, aren't they? And then your hand-carved fluorite leaves, and those are 11 by 8 mil. VTG C36 is your item code. Should be paying £25.70, which is already a wonderful price tag. Fluorite is a gemstone that will glow in incandescent light. Go to in UV light, it looks amazing. If you've never done it before, you know, like, yeah, it glows. Then when it does, you're like, whoa, it's glowing.
I know, I did that with the children. I gave them a piece and said, look at that light.
Whoa. It is cool.
Yeah, it is. So cool.
And it does it naturally, which I think is ace. Hearts, always a big seller. Mark Smith tells us hearts, because of the sentiment behind them, hearts, flowers, stars are his biggest sellers, but probably primarily hearts.
They're so easy to wear as well, and you can turn them upside down as well. You know, you don't have to just wear them the heart-shaped way. In that pair of earrings I did, I turned them upside down, so they end up looking a bit like a triangle then. So
you made a flower out of them as well, don't forget.
Yeah, so you know, you can do so much with them. They're really versatile.
Make a bit of a 4-leaf clover.
You make a 4-leaf clover, you make flowers, you can do all sorts with them. You can sort of chain them along so that they sit into each other, almost like chevrons. They sort of sit your tail into the bow, and you do them that way.
Oh yeah.
So they sit beautifully like that. You know, I can see them really alternating, make little flowers with those leaves, maybe like a little vine running around one of the cabochons. I think that would look beautiful.
Fantastic. VTG C36. So as Sarah and I have said, at $19.95 you're making a great saving, but Kim, oh Kim. Kim is going a little bit majorly mad today. Use your debit card or your credit card. $16.95. 4 cabochons, 2 wonderful gemstone strands, and a whole lot of inspiration from Sarah. Get yourself dialing. These would be great for soutache as well. And incidentally, we've got a soutache class going on next door. I hope those ladies don't think I was rude. I didn't go in there this morning because of the dress situation. Is it beading or soutache?
I don't know. I think it might be beading.
Soutache was yesterday, was it?
Yeah.
You just.
Beginner's course, I think.
I don't know what she's up to. What are you up to in there? Oh, it's beginners. That's good. Do you know, and she's a lovely lady, that Linda. I love her. We had, hey, on the Sunday sofa, check out the Sunday show, because we had a man in there. Ooh. Did you see him? He was a cruise ship dancer.
No.
From a New York cruise liner. And it was somebody's son. It's not made up, it's true. Now, oh, amazing. Now, Linda spent the whole time behind his shoulder, so we kept doing Linda watch. So where's Linda? And she's there like this. Because he was quite a good-looking lad, obviously, and a dancer's physique. She was all over him like a rash.
Are we surprised?
No, not at all. There she was. Do you want another cake? His name was Ben, and she was like, can I interest you in another cake, Ben? At $16.95. Do you want one of my fondant fancies? VTG C36 for your fairy dust. Now I'm going. Oh, do you know what? We're late. We're so late. It's a couple of minutes past WAF. Now I love that. Different colourways, isn't that pretty?
It just changes the whole design by changing the colour of the wire. It's beautiful.
I love that design idea. It's so pretty. And very, very, very neat, by the way. Number 468 is obviously from quite an experienced jewellery maker. Hang on. There we go. It's from Trudy Woolard, who's from Peterborough, Oundle, where my sister lives. Dear Jewellery Maker, enclosed is my entry to this week's WAF. 2 wire work cuffs. They are made using 1.5 wire and wrapped using 0.4 wire. The gems are agate on the copper and crackle quartz on the silver. All products, of course, are from Jewellery Maker. Also, a big thank you to all at Jewellery Maker for doing some wire mesh bundles after I asked last week. I can now do some jewellery for my stall at my first craft fair. Good luck! Let us know where it is. We can give you a shout out. And you, my darling Trudy, are number 468.
And I've got 469.
Oh, that's autumnal. It's lovely.
It is, but it's very summery with that sort of sunset colours coming through. And this is from Suzanne, and she's in the Wirral in Merseyside. She says, hi all at Jewellery Maker, I hope you're all well. My entry to this week is made with orange agate and carnelian. The round stone on the ring was out of a bead scoop, and I think it's agate. Keep up the great shows and bargains. Good luck to all in the draw. Love, Suzanne. That's beautiful. What a gorgeous set.
I'm loving all these handwritten letters today.
And handwriting.
I haven't written a letter in ages.
Handwriting is so neat.
I've forgotten what my handwriting looks like.
I can't even write anymore. I just do everything on the computer.
Look at that. That's pretty, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Very pretty.
Beautiful.
Number 470 is from Tracy, who's from Lowestoft in Suffolk. And Tracy says, hi all at Jewellery Maker. I hope you're all keeping well. Love, love, love all the shows and presenters and designers. As usual, you keep me laughing and interested in making different genres. Please find enclosed my latest entry. It's a wire wrap necklace with loop detail in drop earrings and beautiful amethyst drops. Very delicate, but quite pretty, I think, too. Please, 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 can one of you wonderful designers make a scale mail DVD so I can get some more ideas? Thank you. I'd like that, too. You've got lovely handwriting, Tracy, by the way, so I'd throw that in. You're number 470, and your designs are gorgeous.
Tracy, tune into the mid-show on Friday.
Oh, we've got scale mail, haven't we? Yeah!
Yes, yeah.
And we're doing some very cool things with the scale mail.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So either that or set the recorder, but yeah.
No, tune in. No, you don't need to be with us. That'll be madness. Me and you again. Madness.
Chaos.
I'll try to dress appropriately this time.
You wear a dress that fits next time. 471. And this is from Gwen in Wallingford. She says, attached is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a necklace and earrings made with green howlite, rose gold plated copper findings and 4mm wire, all from Jewellery Maker. Thoroughly enjoy the shows and good luck to everyone in the draw. That's beautiful. I love those little gold beads.
I love those beads.
Yeah.
I really love the combination of the turquoise as well, because that's really, it just goes so well together.
And it just shows how you can really get impact with those smaller beads.
Yeah, it does.
Really, really shows how to use those. They're beautiful.
They're lovely, aren't they? Number 472 is from Joni Green in Matlock. The beautiful Derbyshire Dale, she says. And Joni writes, I like that name. It reminds me of Happy Days, Joni.
Yes, it does.
And Chachi. Hi to everyone at Jewellery Maker and at home. Sunday morning completion of a special piece made for an ex-student of mine. I nearly read, because Chloe was singing in my ear as I was reading, ex-husband of mine. But then I realised it said ex-student, who is getting married in a couple of weeks. This is for the lovely Charlotte, who is now a history professor even, at Rhode Island. Crikey! Yes. But is getting married at her old college in Cambridge. Oh, she's clever. Hang on a minute, she's an ex-pupil. You must be really clever then, Joni. I hope she will drape this from her bouquet and maybe later use it as a necklace. The stone's a navy blue agate, mother of pearl, with 0.6 wire and blue wire. Blue jump rings with chain and findings left from kits. It was a heart-shaped toggle clasp, all from Jewellery Maker, of course. Congratulations to Charlotte and John, whom I also taught and who is also a graphic designer in the US. God, you're doing well, Joni, and they must love you because they've kept in touch.
Yeah.
Oh, Joni, best wishes to everyone. Maybe you could teach me to be clever. That's the ultimate challenge. Let me have another look at that. It's gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
I'd like to see what Charlotte looks like in that.
Yeah.
Please send us, if Charlotte doesn't mind, a picture of her in a wedding outfit with that all draping from her tiara, hopefully. Right, now after the break, we have got that gorgeous opal. Now, believe me, you think it looks gorgeous there. Oh, sorry, it's midday, isn't it? Not after the break. After the break, I'm going to give you a Cordelius cordial. I was trying to think of something else, but it didn't work. Anyway, I'll go and rethink that. We'll be back after this.
even when you've got a pile of emerald that looks like this, even some of the larger gemstones, which are mainly reserved to put into jewellery, if you hold one of the bigger stones up to the light, you'll notice that only part of the gemstone is light and gem-worthy.
Join guest designer Sarah Elvin for the Introduction to Bead Looming DVD. Sarah will guide you through many techniques including adding beads, pattern creations, beading with chips, adding beads to warp thread, as well as how to set up your bead loom. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com. If you love classic jewellery, then why not come and join guest designer Gemma Crow on our vintage workshop. Gemma will guide you through various beading and wirework techniques which will inspire you to create timeless designs from a bygone era. The full course includes a selection of wire, a selection of findings and charms, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools and equipment, a buffet lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $69.95. Have a blast from the past and take home some amazing designs. For further information, contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655.
Hello, darlings. We've been having a natter, actually, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right, darlings, have a look. Who do I... Hello, possums! That's who I sounded like, did I? Have a look at this. I think the ladies next door might be listening because they're all looking at the telly. Are you listening, ladies? No.
I don't think they're listening. They might be watching. I don't know.
Have a look at this. It's coming up for you. They weren't. Oh, they are. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me or not?
No.
Can they hear me?
No.
If you can, I'm sorry I didn't come in there this morning. Wardrobe malfunction. You could see my actual pants, so I didn't want to come in there. Sorry. Sorry. I know no one wants to know, but I want to explain my rudeness. Now, it's coming up for you at midday. Now, well, nothing is private with me, Chloe. You should know that. Everything's there. Especially today. Literally nothing's private today, Chloe. Even the things that should always be private. Let's have a look. I'm going to shut up now. Have a look. Oh dear. Have a look at all of these gorgeous cords. Sarah, could you live without cord?
No, not at all. I can't possibly. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of cord.
But what do I do with it all?
Well, what we did this morning, you can make friendship bracelets, you can do braiding, you can do your Kumihimo, you can do your macrame, you can use it simply if you just want to add it just as a neckline piece, you can plait it. You can
weave.
You can weave it. If you've got a bead loom, you can weave on the bead loom, you can do all sorts of things with it. You can use
knit?
Knit, French knitting.
Oh, oui.
Yeah, so you can do all of those techniques. And I just love the way it looks. And you can even do things like, you know when you get the gizmo coils, you can actually then, if you attach it at the end, you can actually take it over a gizmo coil and attach it at the other end. And
can you?
Yeah. You can do all sorts of strange things with cord.
Ooh.
So there's lots you can do And the amount of knotting patterns and braiding patterns and things that are out there are massive, and I'm always coming up with new ways of knotting and braiding cord. But some of them that maybe are out there, and some that I just make up on my own, and maybe someone has done it before, because nothing is completely new in jewellery making, but you know, you just come up with a new way of using it all the time.
How wonderful. Now Sarah, you're not just getting the satin cord here, you've got some wax cord, and you've got some of the thick sparkly suede cord. Now that's the particular knot or technique on your DVD that's going to be great with that. And also you can do like the pretzel knots and things like that.
You can, and you know, whatever sort of braiding techniques you do with the satin cords and the wax cords, if you do it with the suede cord, it looks so different. It ends up being a little bit looser, a little bit more
chunky,
soft, but chunkier, yes. If you want to do Kumihimo with the satin cords, with the suede cords, it looks amazing. So you can do all of those techniques with it. I just love mixing and matching though. If you do different Kumihimo braids and you actually mix and match your cords at different thicknesses, sometimes the round braid will actually end up twisting and actually end up having like a twist in it, where the cords have actually created that by having those different thicknesses of cord. So it changes the look just by changing the thickness of the cord. So you might just want to use that on a couple of the strands.
So Sarah, with cord, I mean, we didn't always do cord.
No.
Here at Jewellery Maker, I've been here for about 3 years now, and we didn't, maybe 4. Anyway, we didn't always do cord. No. We started off with just the very basics, actually, from the very beginning. And so you were having to find other sources to get your cord, and you normally would have to pay per metre.
Yes.
What's the average price that you can remember? And I know you haven't bought cord from anywhere else for quite a while.
I mean, I was paying probably about 60 to 70 pence a metre for certain ones, the finer ones, and anything up to £1 a metre for the thicker versions.
Crikey.
And I was having to go to get the cords because they weren't widely stocked before, even in the hobby industry.
No.
So you had to go to a haberdasher's.
Yes, I actually used to get the cord to do hair braids, the same satin cords. And I remember it was all in like, they put it in like a figure of 8 and they put a paper thing around the middle of it. Do you remember?
Yes, yes.
And I think you'd get 50 centimetres and I think you would pay quite a lot for that. I know that they were about £2 for those when I was braiding age 14, so 1994.
Yeah. I mean, it's become a lot more widely available with the Kumihimo becoming into the jewellery making sort of hobby craft industry, and it's becoming a lot more available. But you know, it's still, if you go out and have a look at your smaller craft shops and places like that, because they don't have the power to buy in bulk like Jewellery Maker, they can't get those prices. And it's not that the fact that they're wanting to overcharge you, it's the fact that they just can't get it in at the prices that Jewellery Making to do it. And you get such a variety at such a great price. And I never run out because I just buy these bundles all the time, and I have lots left over, and I take all of my cords to my courses with me when I do my Kumihimo and my braiding courses, and I use all of these cords with my students and they absolutely love them.
So we're going to give you a deal that means not £1 a metre, because that would mean £150, and I don't even think Kim's that cruel. You should be paying £30 for this, which would still mean how much a metre, Kim? Don't ask me. What's 150 divided by 30, someone? What would that be?
5. Is it? No, 150 divided by 30.
20p a metre, that would make it, which is brill. Are you sure that's right, Kim? Am I ready? Because it's crazy. £15. What's that? 15p, 10p a metre? Oh.
So those bracelets we made earlier today, got them tucked away.
30p it would have cost us to make those. 30p for a bracelet without gemstones, and then you could sell that for what, £5? Major profits.
Yep.
Major profit margins are potentially at your reach. For £15 you're getting such a wonderful, wonderful deal. NHG C64, get multi-buying on this one. Make sure you've got ready for the summer, ready to bracelet make. Do you know what, now my son, who's very poorly at the moment, he's on the sofa, Woodley, and he's making bracelets all the time.
Yeah.
Yesterday I had to even tell him, no, you cannot bracelet make, you're not well enough. He is doing the loom bands like your children are. Now, I actually showed him a bracelet I had that was Kumihimo, and he asked me to teach him, because I think one craft leads to another. So this is going to be wonderful for the kids in the summertime. If you're doing a long car journey, you're going to be driving to France, so am I with my kids, and that is 9 hours in the car. If I can get them crafty rather than, you know, sat in front of a screen which makes them feel ill, then that is brilliant. For £15, you have got absolutely stacks for your money. Sarah, value for money, it's a must-have, isn't it?
It's a complete must-have. If you've got the children with you, even at home for the summer holidays, or even when you get there, these do not take up much room. I will be throwing some cords in the back of my car in all those little small spaces where there's a little gap, because the kids will sit and make friendship style bracelets sat with them just on their knee, and they will do the Kumihimo and make all the braids, and you know, they make friends so quickly on holiday. They give them away as gifts.
They do. Do you know, I've got to say this, Sarah. My son went the other day, last weekend, he went to play at a place with the paddling pools where we live, and there was a boy making loom bands again, and Max sat with him, and they made friends, and they made each other loom bands. You're so right. Yes. This is a phenomenal, phenomenal deal, not just for kids, for you too. And you can hair braid with this. These satin cords are the same ones that I used to buy in a figure of 8 bunch. And I used to, you tie the hair in a skinny plait, and you go around about 1 inch, and you've got all your cords at the top. You go around 1 inch, then swap the colour, and you collect the cords underneath every time. Now, if you go on holiday, they charge about £15 to do that. Yeah. So this could be, now my kids love to make a cheeky bit of money, or you know, a penny or two, and they do like doing things, you know, crafty things, and then they'll sell their wares, and I think it's a great idea. But it's wonderful for you as well at home if you're doing a lot of summer fairs, because summer jewellery is all about friendship bracelets. You can put the names on these as well. There are loads of you shopping this morning for this. I'm seeing so many names on my screen: Fiona, Hayley, Janice, Susan, Mo, Sylvia, Nesta, Elaine, Joan, Linda, Rosaline, Josephine, Jennifer, Tanya, Joyce, Mrs. J, Gillian. Oh, literally loads and loads and loads of you. Great to have you all on board. How about a brand new strand of amethyst now, my dear darlings? Now this colour is so gorgeous. Look at the depth. You're going to like this, Sarah. You like a bit of amethyst, don't you?
I love amethyst. It's absolutely my favourite.
Is it?
Oh,
so many designers say that.
Do you know, it's the variety of amethyst for me, and it's the colour tone. I love purple, but it's just that it goes right from those blush rose to France tones right through to your chocolate box, really deep, deep, deep purples. And I love the varieties you can get, you know, when you get your dogtooth amethyst and you get those striations coming through. I just absolutely love that variety.
Look at the sparkle coming from this. Look at the depth of colour that you're getting. A really deep, intensive colour here. Really rich, really glamorous, very, very evening glam, isn't it? I would put this with gold or rose gold. I think it would look really fancy in that way. These are going to look great with the pearls that you just bought. Extremely regal purple with those pearls. Isn't that lovely? You know what? I think there's a lot you can do with a strand like this. It's always going to look elegant. It's always going to look very, very high end. Have a look at that sparkle. The facets allowing you super luster. What about chainmail bracelet? One either end of a chainmail bracelet. I think that would look fab. Earrings as well. Lots and lots of movement with these because of the sparkle would look nice, I think. Maybe you want to make a cluster ring. Maybe you want to mix it with the tanzanite in those rondelles. Look at the glow from, oh, isn't it beautiful? It's so rich. It's almost maleficent purple, isn't it? Look at that together, gorgeous. I'm a big fan of this strand. What are you gonna do with yours? You could run, have a look. You could run a rose gold head pin through there and make a stud earring out of these. I'd like that, would you? My gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous Sina has just bought 3. Anne, you've got yours. Tanya, Jill, Christine, you've got yours. ONRU86 is your item code. Tanya's got 2. You've got 90 carats of February's birth gemstone. I do think for me, I mean, I love Rose de France amethyst, but I think for me, the deeper, richer the colour, the more expensive I expect it to be. So when I make it into jewellery, I think the more glamorous it can look. Would you agree with that, Sarah?
It does. I mean, it's got that almost nighttime glamour about it when it's the really deep tones as well. And I think it works beautifully if you do put it with some of the darker gemstones. So things like, you know, your onyx or your black agate and things like that, and just take it on that really sort of midnight trip. But then again, you know, you can just really lift it when you put it with your gold tones and go for that Egyptian feel.
Yes. Or turquoise, actually, then, having said that.
But those labradorites you've got next to you, I just think they would look amazing with it. Just amazing. Because they've got that real sort of dark seductiveness to them, but in a lighter way. It's really lovely. But amethyst works so well with so many gemstones. I don't think I found one yet that I couldn't put it with.
Put those little rose gold spacer balls in between. Leave it as you wish, just like this. Maybe a few jump rings, maybe a charm. Whatever you're going to do, I'm sure it's going to look absolutely beautiful. 90 carats of February's birth gemstone, and so many of you gorgeous ladies and gents on the phone. Nicolette, Jean, Carol, Jill in Sussex and Jill in Staffordshire. You can use your credit card, you can use your debit card. You will get a 30-day money-back guarantee with everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. You will only pay 1p on P. It's just £2.95. Patricia's joined us, Linda's joined us, Jean has joined us. All yours. They're only £11.95. I was expecting them to be about £16.95 because we do generally give you a higher price point on the deeper tones, and when we know it's gems of distinction with a tasseled strand, and we've seen all of those fabulous facets, totally and utterly natural. There's no treatment, and it's that perfect amethyst purple, isn't it? Definitely sort of mystical, I think. £11.95. Loads of you. Susan in Cardigan has joined us. Leslie in Lancashire has joined us. Anonymous in Yorkshire, you've got yours. ONR U86 £11.95. Talk about value for money. No wonder my gorgeous Zena bought 3. Do you know, I really want to go to Cardigan too. I don't know where. It's inside a big woolly, comfy place. I don't know. Alari, you've got yours. Cardigan, woolly cardigan. Where is Cardigan, do you know? It's where?
Island.
It is not, is it?
It is. Cardigan's an island.
It's not even in Cardigan. It's in Cardigan.
It's in Wales, that's right.
In Wales, I knew it wasn't in Ireland.
You know.
Is that your? It's in Pembrokeshire, Amelia. What are you on about? It's in Cardiganshire. I don't know what she's saying. What are you saying? Listen, don't take any of my advice. I can't even get the right dress on this morning. I had one of them days, Jewellery Makers. Come to work with my other half's wallet in my handbag. Oh, and I accidentally drove his car to work this morning as well. Do you know what I did? Because I left really early. I took his car because I knew it'd have diesel in it, and I knew mine had 0 petrol in it. So I took his car thinking, brilliant, don't have to stop. And now I've taken his wallet, everything. You can't go anywhere.
Well, at least you didn't get stranded at the petrol station like me this morning. I didn't think I was going to make it because the credit card machines all broke down at the petrol station.
No!
And the man said, have you got cash? Who carries it?
Yeah, but that's not your fault. Did you put the petrol in there already? Well, that's not your fault. I'd have driven away quite happily in the knowledge that it wasn't my fault. Is that why there's police at the door?
Probably. No, I did pay in the end.
Okay. Have a look. You gave him a few Kumihimo bracelets and a bit of life's advice. Now look at this. Clarity. Now, hey, do you remember the days back in the black and white days of Jewellery Maker? When listen. No, the black and white, like the olden days. I know we weren't in black and white. That's what I always say about my youth, in the black and white days. Because my kids always say, was it black and white when you were little? Now, have a look. Anyway, like I was saying, back in the black and white days of Jewellery Maker, Do you remember how we used to have smoky quartz after smoky quartz after smoky? Now we can't get it.
No, I know.
So hard to get.
I love smoky quartz as well because it's such a versatile gemstone.
Well, this is exactly it. And I think, you know, Cartier use it, Gucci use it, Prada use it. And it's got this elegance to it, hasn't it, Sarah?
It has.
And you know, sometimes harsh is too black. Harsh is too black. You know harsh, the colour harsh. Sometimes it's too black.
It's just way too black.
Oh. Sometimes black is too black is too harsh, and there's too much of a. You think I should just leave? Just go home. Just say start the day again. Nothing bad's that well, actually. I mean, worse things happen, don't they, in a day?
Yeah.
I've got to get home yet. Now, so you've got the clarity there. Oh, they're being mean.
Oh.
Oh, do you know, Chloe says, every time I speak to Jenny, either something's in the middle of happening or has happened. Last time she rang me, I crashed in the middle of the car wash. I forgot to leave my car in neutral and put it in drive.
Oh, no.
It wasn't good. Straight through that swirly whirly thing, the man went mad, made me get out. It was sopping wet, whilst he reversed my car because he refused to allow me in his car wash again. He was so angry. I was like, Chloe, I can't talk. She's like, you all right? I was like, not really. Who gets banned from a car wash? Me. There's a picture of me there. No, this girl cannot come through the car wash. Anyway, I've never been barred from a pub. Look at these. Look at the clarity. Look, can you see that clarity there? And the sparkle that you're getting off this strand is phenomenal. Do you know what I do with this? Loads and loads of chain, loads and loads of these at the bottom. Loads and loads of these at the bottom, just give it some movement. I think maybe gold chain, earrings. What would you do with these, Sarah?
I can see those working really beautifully because if you're in a hair comb or a tiara, if you're blonde like you,
Yes.
because they would stand out beautifully against the hair colour. And even if you're going to an evening do, just that quiet sparkle, you might not see them against your hair if you're dark like me, but you might not see them, but then when the light catches them, you're going to get all that sparkle set with beautiful gold wire. But they just make beautiful cluster pendants. I can see you just actually doing some sort of like peyote with them and actually clustering them together and making a little clustered pendant. I think that would look really, really expensive.
Would it always be, for me, I can't, rose gold or gold, but does other precious metal work with
silver
it?
works beautifully with them. It just changes the look completely. It gives them almost a fire and ice feel.
Oh, yeah,
because you've got
okay.
the warmth coming through and then you've got the sort of ice feel from the silver tones. So it does work beautifully, but I mix all my metals up now. I'm not particularly precious about it. I used to be, you know, silver had to be with silver and gold had to be with gold. Doesn't matter now.
You can put it all.
Match.
I remember when I was younger, people used to say, "Do you like gold or silver?" It was never. You could never have both.
No.
It just wasn't done, and
No.
I'd be like all confused. I don't know. It's too much pressure. BLRU39. You're in for this one already. 70 carats of gorgeous smoky quartz. One of the most elegant gemstones, arguably, in the world, because it's subtle, because it's sophisticated. Actually, do you know what? Cut is gorgeous, isn't it? Look, together with that opal. It really brings the zing to the opal, doesn't it? Now, think about your smoky quartz with things like your amethyst, maybe some turquoise. Think about smoky quartz with rose quartz. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Actually, very pretty. I've got some here. Oh, I really like pink and brown. That's nice together, isn't it? There's something very strawberry chocolate about that. And I do like a strawberry cream.
You know, it's that sort of really soft feel. You know when you get a sort of dove grey or pink together, it's got that real soft feel about it. When you put the pink with the smoky quartz, it has the same really soft feel. It's very feminine, very elegant.
I really love these, and I think you're going to absolutely adore them too. The checkerboard faceting gives you such an incredible sparkle. 70 carats, and these range from 6x5 to 10x7 on a 30cm strand. BLRU39. They're only $8.95. Now get on the phone lines quickly. It's a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. You've got a 30-day No questions asked, money back guarantee. We do take credit cards, we do take debit cards. And you're paying just 1 P&P all day long. Beautiful, elegant, sophisticated, smoky quartz. They're gonna look great with the pearls that you just bought too. $8.95. Now, later on, I've got some wonderful tanzanite, brand spanking new, very high-end, coming up. I can't wait for the 12 o'clock hour. We have got that opal, we have got this gorgeous tanzanite. I'm excited, I'm very excited. I've got the most amazing matrix box as well. We're gonna go on over to the gorgeous Lady Elvin, and we are going to have a look and be treated by the next kit. A bit more pizzazz going on in this kit, actually. Very elegant, and I think I think it's modern, quite modern, isn't it?
It's got a real modern twist to it, hasn't it? It's beautiful.
I love those earrings. I love them. Look at these. It's almost cow print on those.
It is, you know, that's what I thought when I got them. They really got that beautiful natural finish to them.
I love those. And then you've got the preonite. Love the green there of the preonite. Now look at the chip necklace that Sarah's made here. That's very elegant, isn't it? I can almost imagine Linda wearing that, you know. Very pretty.
Yeah.
But very but it's quite it's modern, but because it's monochrome.
Yeah.
It just has that elegant look to it, even though it's still got a lot of personality, actually, hasn't it?
It has.
Might go with this crazy dress I'm never going to wear again. Now, have a look. You've also, oh, I like that, Sarah. Did you get that? Oh, you got that cord. Masculine or feminine. That's a nice knot. What's that called?
It's an alternating vertical half hitch crossover.
Ooh, crikey.
I know, very big mouthful.
We're going to see how to do that, so don't worry. Then a ladder weave here. With the bracelet. I like that. It's like little daisies.
Yeah.
How did you do this? This is wonderful.
That's Kumihimo.
With the square disc.
It's with a square disc, but it's got the chain actually encaptured in the centre of the Kumihimo.
Oh, I love that.
It's kind of giving it a bit of an industrial feel.
So you've got chain inside
Yeah,
it?
it's actually braided into the Kumihimo itself. So it started off that it was going to be a charm bracelet.
Yeah.
And I changed my mind.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. You can do what you like. Oh, I do like that, Sarah. I think that's wonderful. And then we're going to show you, we're not going to do a 2-strand weave and a ladder weave.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Then you have got, now I'm going to, actually let me talk you through the gemstones that you're getting. You are getting, let me stretch over. Oh. Oh.
You reach them all.
My dress will go in a minute, I can feel it. Now you get 3 wonderful gemstone strands. Have a look. You have got the rutile quartz, the black rutile quartz. You have got the agate, which has been dyed to have that print, which I love. A little bit Dalmatian-y, a little bit like a lovely milking cow.
Yeah, it's completely different, isn't it? And it's so nice to have something that's got just 2 tones in one gemstone and have that natural pattern, because animal prints are everywhere. You see them all the time in fashion and things like that. So it's really nice to be able to bring those into your jewellery. And don't be afraid to put them with other colours, you know, so it just works beautifully.
Then you've got the preonite, love that. And you're getting 2, look, now I thought these were leather, are they?
Oh,
it's real leather. I can smell it. Smells amazing. I love that smell, have a look. Grey leather and black leather, and this leather is so soft and it's so lovely. I do love a bit of leather. Do you? Then you're getting 115 fine. How much leather do I get on there, Kim? 5 meters, and it's 1.5. It's genuine leather.
I know, and I've had enough to be able to do the 10 strand
I
necklace.
can't believe. Now that would be expensive because that's real leather.
Yeah, so there's 10 strands in there. I've used 2 strands in the bracelet, and there's 2 strands on the neckline piece as well. So it just went on and on and on. So just be sort of economical when you cut it. Just make sure that you measure it twice and then cut it once so you get it in the right place. And you will be able to make pieces like that.
Hang on, I've got a wonk on there. Wait there. Oh, sorry.
That's all right. It's just the clasps come undone.
Here's the findings that you're getting with your kit. Here we are. The clasp would come undone. That was why. I love it. I reckon that's gorgeous. So you've got, now I like this chain. This is the, now because of the paperclip chain, you can actually get the leather through there.
Yes, you get 2 strands of leather. It's actually 2 strands of leather go through each time when I'm doing
2 strands of leather go through there?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Because it's just so easy to get through because it's got such a silky texture to the leather that it just pops straight through.
And you've got the star head pins there as well. So, should we give you a price tag before we? Yeah, we better add because lots of you are asking for this already. FSG C38. You should be paying £29.65. We were going to do it for you for $19.95 today. Kim keeps doing that. We were going to do it, but we're not going to do it. You need to get yourself on the phone lines. ASAP, FSG, C38. What are you going to do? You're crazy today. And you also, listen, this is the first time you have ever shopped with us. You get 20% off if you join our mailing list online. Or the w.jewellerymaker.com. Now is the day to be doing. This is so soft.
It is, isn't it? I mean,
so soft.
I don't even know how much you'd pay for leather cord elsewhere, but 2 reels, 10 metres in total.
Do you know what? Have you been in that charm bracelet shop, beginning with P?
I have.
Where they're like that.
Yeah.
And then there's a charm on it.
Yep.
And it's 80 quid, pounds. You hate it when I say quid, don't you, Chloe?
I'm not surprised though. And you can make your own and no one knows. I mean, I've got charm carriers that I've made myself out, you know, the ones that have all the jump rings in.
Yeah. Sweetie bracelet.
Yeah, I just went and bought a load of jump rings from Jewellery Maker and made my own at a fraction of the cost. And everyone goes, oh, that's nice. Is that so-and-so? No, I made it myself. And they're like really shocked. And I'm like, how? It's not difficult, you know, so you can make your own and a fraction of the cost.
Fabulous. Oh, I haven't seen leather for ages.
No.
When was the last time we had leather in stock, Kimmy? Ages.
And I've not had it in a kit for such a long time, probably about 7 or 8 months, maybe a bit longer.
You need to get it as quick as you can. Which one are you going to show us, dear
I'm going to do the little bracelet.
This one here?
Yes. Which is the alternating half hitch twist, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
It's one of them.
It's one, you know, one of those Fandango ones.
It's one of them. So what you need to do is you need 2 strands of black leather and 2 strands of the grey leather. And you just need to put them into a ribbon clasp, but for speed I've just tied a knot in it, so just so you can see. And I've just attached that to my board, and I'm using a T-pin there, but if you've got the clasp attached to it, you can attach it to the top of your board.
We're waiting for those T-pins. I think any day now.
They're so great because they really are sturdy. They give you a great grip on your board. So what you do is you start and you put 2 strands of the black coming down the middle of your board, and you can attach those to the bottom. At home I did this without attaching it to my board, and it is a little bit of a trying to hold everything together at once. Yes. So you're going to take one of the grey strands and you're just going to pass it between the 2 black ones. So it's just gone through the middle of the 2 black strands. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to twist. So I'm crossing, by doing that I'm just making a cross in there to twist those 2 black strands, and then I'm putting the other cord through. So it's almost like that creates the twist in the middle.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cord that's on top of the black one. There's one that's underneath and there's one that's on top. I'm going to take it around, form a loop and pull it underneath the other grey one. And then I'm going to do exactly the same again. So that's formed my first knot. Shall I hold that up for you so you can see it? hold that up. Can you see that first half hitch knot there? Yeah, it looks like a luggage tag knot on its side if you sort of, yeah. So that's the first one you do. And then what I'm going to do is the cord that's on top, that's coming across that I've just finished knotting with, goes through the centre of the two blacks. So it literally just goes under the left one. So it goes through the middle and through the left one, and then I'm going to do that twist thing again. So I'm going to just twist the black cords and pull that one through. And then the one that's on the top that just went through your twist, you bring around and under the other one. And then you do exactly the same again. Bring it around, take it over the other one and through the loop. And you pull that one tight. And again, you do the same thing again. So that one goes through the two black cords. And then I'm going to twist my black cords and take this one through. And underneath. And that, oops, I've done too many twists. That is literally the pattern, and you would carry on down the bracelet doing that braid all the way down.
Okay, and then what about finishing it, Sarah?
I just use ribbon clasps, and you can get 4 pieces of the leather into the ribbon clasp. Now if you do find it a bit tricky to do that,
Sorry, these ribbon clasps come with the kit, yeah?
They come with the kit. I've not used anything that hasn't come with the kit. If you do find it a bit tricky, what you can do is there's a couple of tricks that you can get those 4 pieces of leather to go in there.
Are you going to show us how
I
lovely?
am. What you can do is, one of the tricks is you can take your flat pliers,
Yeah.
and if you just take a piece of leather and just give it a bit of a squidge,
Biting down on it.
yeah, and just do that. So if I twist that round, can you see how that's got a bit thinner? And what you can do is do that with all of them, and then you can bind it together with just all 4 of them, just above where you're actually going to put the ribbon clasp, with a piece of monofilament. Just tie it round and round and round. And what that will do is it'll stop these slipping and sliding, because trying to get 4 pieces of thread into a ribbon clasp and hold it all and close it down
And then not have it slip out.
is tricky, especially if you know, have 2 children trying to do the homework on the table at the same time and all the various other things that are going on when you're trying to make jewellery. So by binding all of those together, just with a little piece of monofilament or a little piece of wire or whatever you happen to have around, it really doesn't have to be anything specific. Let me find out where I got a little bit of wire. Got a little tiny bit of wire in my tray. Here we go. So we can do it with just similarly with a little piece of wire. So you just take that around, do the first loop. I'll do it with pink so you can see. And you can just go around, and you can see now that I've only got 1 cord to deal with when I'm putting the ribbon clasp on. So I'm going to take my ribbon clasp, and all I have to do then is deal with that 1 cord. She says it's not even that easy with 1. There we go. And they will sit in there, and I can then put my finger there and just put my ribbon clasp on as normal. Just go and close that down. And if you want to, you can do the other end as well. Just there, and then you've got a little place to do it, and then you can remove those. It's very, very simple, and then just use your flat pliers just to close that down.
Squidge.
Squidge.
Do you cut with scissors, leather, or do you cut with...
Do you know, I actually use my flush cut pliers. I know I probably shouldn't, but I can get right in.
Careful.
I don't use I've got a light pair of flush cut pliers, not the blue ones. I've got a different pair, which is a slightly lighter version that Jewellery Maker did before, ones with black handles. I use those. But if you've got a good pair of sharp scissors...
Not your all sacreds, then.
No, if you've got a good sharp pair of scissors, and I always say this to all my students when I do courses, please, please, please do invest in good scissors. Don't use your kitchen
Why don't
scissors.
we do a range of scissors? We need scissors.
You need something that's designed for...
Put it on the list.
Yeah, that is just
Skizzers.
something like these. I've had these probably, I worked out, I probably had these about 16, 17 years, and they are still razor sharp. They weren't a low-cost pair of scissors, but they are crafting scissors. They are made for the crafting industry, and they're brilliant. So can we get these ones, please?
Well, if you're going upstairs afterwards,
I will go
you know
upstairs.
what to do.
I'll go show them upstairs.
We'd love scissors, please. We would. £14.95 is the price tag of the kit. Not something else that we've put on screen. In case you've just tuned in, thought you were going bananas. It's real. £14.95. I'm going to go over to my desk, give Sarah a little bit of breathing space for the challenge, and you and I are going to saunter over. These are the gemstones that you're getting with your wonderful kit, and now it's time for a fabulous bundle. Kim, you've said that about everything. A mega, 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 mega saving. Mega, 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 mega. Mega, 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 mega. Do I get the little basket as well? That's Amelia's basket. I'd quite like those baskets. Think of all the things I could put in there. Me eggs when I'm collecting them from the chickens. No. What do you mean, why don't I live a normal life? What are you talking about? Normal people have chickens. Yes, they do. I've got a hamster. Not a goldfish, though. Now, you're getting lovely cords here. Chloe's saying I'm not normal, everyone. Text in and tell her I am normal. I'm not normal anyway, normal. Who wants to be normal? Normal. The notorious PIG, Piggy Rascal? No, and I'm not allowed to call my cat Dolly Parton. Oh, I don't know. It is a cute name. She's called Purdy now, because that's more sensible. No. I'm going to give you a mega, mega, mega. It's taken me that long to actually... You also get Kumihimo ribbon. You also get satin cord. You also get the round Kumihimo disc. And you also get the Kumihimo DVD. That's $4.95 on its own. The Kumihimo disc I'm taking home for my son today. This smaller one's better for the kids, isn't it?
It is. It's what I call the travel disc. It's ideal if you're doing 8-strand projects, or if you're on the move, or for children because it's a lot smaller. But it's also useful if you have something that you need to get right into the centre. So if you're doing beaded Kumihimo and you actually want to keep your finger and to position the beads underneath.
So this is better for beaded Kumihimo?
Because you haven't got quite such a diameter to hold it. Some people have got larger hands, I've got quite small hands, so it's useful for that. Because you can actually get your index finger underneath the disc to hold the bead while you put the other cord over. But you know, I find that the larger disc, if I'm possibly using lots of multiple cords, so I might be doing a 20-strand project or something like that, it gives me a little bit more space to move between the slots. So the little disc is brilliant for on the move. It creates exactly the same braid, which is something I get asked all the time. Do the small discs do anything different?
Does it not do a smaller?
No, it does exactly the same because it's the motion of moving the cords that creates the braid, not the size of the disc.
Fantastic.
So, and again, you know, keep your discs for different things. So if you're going to be braiding with leather, for instance, like I did on the previous project, I have a separate disc that I have written on the back. It has L. I have L written on the back. Well, for larger items, so for suede and things like that. And then I have ones that have got S's written on the back, which I keep for things like my beading thread,
Eslon cord,
fine wire, things like that. I keep all of those for that disc, and I have them separated so I don't use the wrong discs, because you don't want to make the slots stretch by using a large material. So keep it separate discs for separate projects.
So if you want to, you can get a spare disc. It's a very good idea because the larger, using a larger material will push those prongs open and it'll stay there. So if you want one for your skinnies and one for your largers, you've got it here. You've got the DVD. It's just, do you know what? A wonderful hour of Kumihimo projects, including the round disc pattern, the square disc pattern. We show you how to add gemstones in the 4th section. In the 5th, it's all about the cage gemstones. And then we do a little bit of a zigzag pattern there. I love that one with a flat disc. It's fab, isn't it? UEG C87. You should be paying almost £30 for this bundle, which I actually think's brilliant. I wouldn't mind spending £30 on that. I wouldn't. But apparently Kim's giving us a mega price. A better than half price deal. Get it in your life. UEG C87 with a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a great gift for somebody. The DVD is $4.95 on its own. You've got the Kumihimo disc as well. So you're paying just £8 for everything else. That's crazy. UEG C87, phenomenal value. So much scope for design. You've got loads of materials to work with. As soon as you get this home, you're ready to rock. You don't have to add gemstones. You've got the option if you want to. If you've got some in your stash, or if you're going to buy some extra. We got a text about the mini disc from Tanya, who says, I love my mini disc as I have small hands and I have more control of it. Love, Tanya. Thank you, Tanya, my darling. £12.95. Keep it interactive with us today. We're definitely loving your text messages. 0800 644 645. Small queues there, but it is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK line. Sandra, Lorraine, Patricia, you've got yours. Anonymous in Greater London. Alison, Sheila, Christine, Joan, Margaret, Veronica. I've got Gillian, John in Spain. Ola to John. Donna, Sue, Zoe, Julie, I've got Beryl, Ione, I've got Olga as well from Surrey. Loads of you there. Look at the huge saving. You're making a better than half price saving by shopping with us for this deal here today. Linda and Cornwall, this will not be available tomorrow. It's a today only deal. I can never guarantee this deal again, just so you know. Lynn in Nottinghamshire, Lynn in Somerset, Samantha in Lancashire, Sue in Berkshire, you've joined us. It's great to have you on board. I've got Lorna, hi Lorna, Zoe in Bedfordshire, and Sue in Berkshire. Now, I tell you what, 7 minutes and we're waffing. I need this. I need it.
Isn't that amazing?
I love it. This is number 474. Fantastic, from Brian E. Gibson. First ever attempt as using wire but not in jewellery. Wire and hematite from Jewellery Maker. Hematite used to counterbalance the raised foreleg. Fun, but took time as a first go, from Brian E. Amazing. Amazing. I love this.
Isn't that fabulous?
Fantastic. A fantastic little dressage pony. I love it.
Isn't that just amazing? I love those. And
I love them too. Alison Terry showing us the techniques.
yeah.
And we're putting it into practice. Just wonderful. You've used some really nice big S-swirls there.
And I love
really
the
well
fact
done.
that you've got the counterbalance going with the gemstones. That's great.
In the mane and tail. I love it. It's fantastic. Well done.
I have 473. I've got a suite of earrings
Love the
here.
strands.
Yeah, and this is from Lynn in Derbyshire. She says, my entry for the Wall of Fame this week is a photo of 3 pairs of earrings made from a shell bundle purchased last month. Findings in shell, courtesy of Jewellery Maker. Good luck to all you the customers, and that's Lynn. I think she's in Newark actually, and Derbyshire might be her surname.
Oh yes, it is. It is.
Confusing.
Well, yeah. Look at that. I love the elegance of this. Beautiful set. 475 is from Di. I'm not sure where Di is from. She says it's made, this is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. Made from huge, isn't it gorgeous? They're all appreciating this in the gallery. Huge pearls and clear quartz with sterling silver finds. I particularly love the earrings with the long tubes over the posts to add thickness. Yeah, I love those. So they drop down. Yeah. They look divine. Regards from Di. Di, gorgeous. 475. Good luck.
Ooh,
That's
lovely.
nice. All
Mixed,
twisted.
yeah,
Yeah,
mixed gemstones
like
here.
that.
476, and this is from Trisha.
Trisha Bell.
She's in Allendale. She says, please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I made this necklace using a couple of gemstone tubes that I'd had in my stash for a while and decided to be a bit indulgent. The gemstones include Labradorite, Amethyst, Iolite, Tanzanite and Moonstone. I hope you like it. Kind regards from Trisha in Allendale.
I love it, Trisha Bell.
Isn't that just lovely?
Yeah, I
And
love it. It's very mermaidial.
and I love the fact that you've got smaller gemstones and large gemstones, and they're just all mixed in beautifully together. Gorgeous.
They're lovely. Number 477, a really wonderful, actually this is very peachy and very summery, it's beautiful. I was going to say autumnal, but it's not, it's very summery. It's from Jennifer in Leicestershire, and Jen says, hi everyone, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. It's a necklace and stretchy bracelet made from peach Botswana agate and light orange agate rounds with gold plated findings, all from Jewellery Maker. I've tried 5 different photos, but I can't capture how really pretty the Botswana agate is. Now you know our pain, Jen, when you try and show Labradorescence. It's a combination of peach, coral, mauve and pink, really stunning. I tried to order another strand immediately, but it's not in stock. Good luck to all fellow waffers. Regards from Jennifer. Thank you, Jennifer. You're number 477. Now, coming up after the break, we've got more goodies for you. We've got the Ethiopian opal coming up in about an hour. Oh, I love that. You have to have it. And we got lots of treats and, of course, more from the wonderfully talented Sarah Alvin. We'll see you after this.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck! Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Welcome back. We're going to give you a price slash on one of probably the most beautiful matrix box we've got, actually. Have a look at this. I don't have loads of stock of this. Can I get them out? Is that all right? I'll get just one out of each. Where's my tweezers? Now, have a look. Peridot of the most exceptional quality. Just trying to get it so that you can see how lush it is. Look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The cut on each one is absolutely striking. Look at that. Then I'm going to give to you a citrine. Not just one, you get loads. Look at that colour. Isn't that pretty? Then I'm going to give you an amethyst. Well, a collection of amethysts. Look, there you go. There is everything that you've got. Can we have a look at that again? It was beautiful. Look at that peridot and the amethyst. Now, these really are, I mean, these are gorgeous, aren't they? Then you've got, is that iolite or tanzanite in there? It's iolite, but it looks like tanzanite. stock. Pink peony topaz. Oh, that is gorgeous. Is that Mystic Garden topaz? Oh my gosh, it is. You got Mystic Garden topaz. Look at this. I love that. Sarah, this is very... Do you know what this would look nice at? You know the Inspirations of Nature DVD? Have you got that, Chloe? The Inspirations of Nature DVD by Rachel Norris. On the front of that, you will see she uses little teardrops just like this in the clusters of her flowers.
She does, beautifully. And I think, you know, you spent all that time on that beautiful wire work. You need to make the centre of those flowers really special because you spent that time, and these gemstones are going to do that beautifully for you.
They're very special. They're very, very high end, and you get such a lovely selection of your favourite gemstones: peridot, amethyst. You've got topaz, ice white topaz. You've got Mystic Garden topaz and Mystic Peony topaz. I love this, and the blue topaz as well. This is crazy. This is my favourite. It's the best matrix box we've got. 100%. Look at that. I'm going to put them on my hand, look, so you can see the colour. I would make earrings out of these. I would. They're so expensive looking. Look at all of that. Look at the colour. If you're a gemstone collector, you need these. What else could I do with these though, Sarah? I mean, there's so much scope for design. It would be special though.
Oh,
might even get it valued.
It'd have to be special. I mean, you know, these would be things that I would make into birthstone charms to be set in sterling silver, headpins or wire. These would be things that I would be looking to set into like the cluster style rings. They're just so special, but I would be using my high-end metals to do that with, and using them quite sparingly, but because they're so beautiful, they have such impact even when they're used, you know, in ones and twos. But I think they would make beautiful rings. I could see them making
cluster rings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But you know, you could use these possibly. I'm looking at the iolite, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe to make a special pair of cufflinks, you know, set onto a wire work base with just one of those on the top, as that happens to be, you know, my husband wears that colour shirt all the time for work, so I think they would make beautiful accessories to that. Maybe a tie pin even with that, just one of those set on the front of it. But they're just gorgeous. Lovely.
Look at that colour. I'm going to just
so
take my
rich.
black background away to show you, even next to a white background. Look at that colour. Stunning. You get loads. Look, it's because they're delicate. And I get, look, absolutely loads that you get. Do you know what I would do? I'd put them all together in the same project.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do what Rachel did and do that and have like those different flowers with the different centres on them, I think they would look absolutely amazing. But again, you know, if you wanted to just add them, just, you know, like Gemma did a couple of weeks ago with the chain, with that draped chain effect.
Oh yeah, who could forget that?
And those maybe just sort of sitting in between where all those chains drape across as little sort of like raindrops sitting in the middle of it all. I just think they would look amazing.
Linda would go crazy for these. She missed out on the diamonds the other day and went, there was a Linda strop, I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
We weren't allowed them because there was only 15 of them, we weren't allowed to order them. So these are just as beautiful, aren't they? GHYY57 should be £34.95. But my darling jewellery makers, we're going to bring that price right down for you today. GHYY57 is your item code. For the first time ever, we're taking the price tag down and giving you a crazy saving all the way down to £24.95. They're so high end. They really are going to make you exceptional pieces. Maybe it's bridal pieces that you want to create out of these with a 30-day money back guarantee. 30 days to look at them and see if you adore them, love them and can't live without them. And if you don't love them, you simply send them back. We don't even ask you any questions. It's no quibble. Money back guarantee. If these sell out today, you will not see this again. I've got so many of my gorgeous jewellery makers on the phone lines. £24.95 is today's price only. GHY57. I got Jane, Mary, Diane, Margaret, Sue, Rosaline, Patricia, Marion, Diana, Justine, Stella, Jacqueline, Linda, Judith, Jane, Kellyanne, Sue, Jane, Julia, Irene, Anne in Pembrokeshire, Anne in Aberdeenshire, Marion in East Sussex, Rosie in Devon, Linda in Devon, Jackie in Greater London. I've got Jennifer in Gwent joining us, Anonymous in Surrey joining us. Great. Jean in Cheshire. Over half of the stock has gone and sold out. Please make sure you're quick in grabbing yours. £24.95. Just mix them up in the box, look. All those different... I would so keep them all mixed up. You get the Matrix box as well, of course. Can you... You can't even really see that, can you? I'll take that out because you can't see very well. Do-do-do-do. Just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. Now I'm going to give you another cheeky price slash. The blue boulder opal is going to be price slashed. Now, have a look at these. If you're enjoying a glorious day, are we in the garden with you today? Oh, I hope we are. Are we on your, text us in and tell us where you're watching us from. Maybe you're in the garden, just stop for a jug of Pimm's. Oh, I haven't had any Pimm's this year, have you?
No, I've not had any yet.
You had any Pimm's yet, Mikey?
No, I'm not a huge Pimm's man.
You're not a Pimm's man?
Mm. Like a whiskey.
You what, darling?
Like a whiskey.
I like a whiskey too. In the sunshine though.
We'll give you
Yeah, well, no, more,
No.
more wintry.
Yeah, so what are you going to have in the sunshine?
I have probably it's the nice lager, but you've
Nice.
got lime in the...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know one.
I know the one that you put lime in, the top is same. Now, have a look at this. The reason I mention a nice, beautiful day is because we have got, and this really takes you through, look, hot day, starting off with a few white fluffy clouds, not cluffy clouds, like I was just about to say. Look at that. Don't you love the shape of these? And you've got that, and then we're moving into a thunderstorm. I love it. Look at the stripes on this one. Genuine, gorgeous, oh, quite a milky blue in a boulder opal. I love that.
But it's so gentle and delicate, but it's got drama because of all the striations, and it is like looking at a summer sky because you get all of that happening, don't you? Like this morning, I woke up and it was fairly clear, and then I came in and it was like some dark clouds with the sun shining through, and it was almost pinks coming through with the greys and the blues together, and it was just really beautiful. And you get that all in that gemstone together. It's lovely.
It is gorgeous, and the facets are very pretty. This is being price slashed, probably the last time you're going to see this, perhaps, and they're top drilled. I love them all together, do you? I think there's something a little bit sort of tribal about those, maybe even too. I love the way that, look at this one. This one in particular makes me smile. Isn't it lovely? I really love that. Oh, hang on, I love that one too. Bit Art Deco, those colours, aren't they? Those stripes are, I mean, this is why we love genuine gemstones, because every time you look at a different, the next one, it's something different that captivates you. Look at this one, for instance. They're as individual as you and I, Tom. Aren't they gorgeous? So we're going to price slash these. They started out at only $11.95, which I think is pretty affordable, actually, don't you? More than I paid for this ill-fitting dress that I'll never wear again, so that was a waste of money. However, you're going to use these over and over again. Lorna in Shetland has got 2. Okay, what are you doing this for? I've just seen everybody multi-buying them. And in Hertfordshire, where most clever people live, 2 for you. With the exception of me. Down from £11.95 to a crazy. There's a queue on the phone lines, by the way. It's $9.95. Grab them now. They're real opal October. Oh, and they say, you know, that Opal's lucky. So I would definitely be, I think this strand is definitely going to sell out. £9.95. You need to check out baskets. Rosaline, Joanna, Marion, Venetia, Julie, Dawny, Karen, Jennifer and Jackie. 2 Jackies, 1 from Dar. Oh, 2 from Dar. Jackie's had 2. Jackie's put 2 in. Vera, you've got yours. Well done, Rosaline. Carol, you've got yours. Anne's got 2. Average price tag is about, well, actually it ranges between £14 and £19.95 on our website. So for £9.95 you're getting a phenomenal saving. Here you are, all my gorgeousons. Janet in Devon's got 2. Kathleen in Merseyside's got 2 as well. Christine in Lanarkshire, you've just joined us. Judy in Greater Manchester. Belinda, you've got yours. Annette, you've got yours. Fiona in Midlothian, you've got yours. I nearly called you Fiona again then. Anonymous, I know that annoys you, so I won't. Teresa's got 2. Mary, you've got yours. Judith's joined us. Hi to you. Anonymous in Rossshire, you've got yours. £9.95. It looks like we're heading for a sellout on this strand with a 30-day money-back guarantee. We are treating you to yet another wonderful price slash. Great to have your company. Hi to each and every one of you. Now, I'd put these in earrings. What about you, Sarah Elvin?
I can see these working beautifully with a Laura binding style wrap, just going round, just taking like little piece that's on here and just taking it right around that shape of the gemstone and making a beautiful focal pendant with one of the larger ones. I can see these working beautifully with some polymer clay pieces as well, and bringing those colour tones through. Some of the work that Anne's done, where she's sort of blended all the colours together and sort of almost created, when she did the denim effect, to actually create some beads that will go with that beautifully. I think that would look really nice.
That would look lovely.
And also, I want to put these sitting in a wire work cuff, so they're actually sitting like that across the wrist, where the sort of point to point actually sits across the wrist. Somehow work those into a cuff style piece. I think they would look amazing like that.
I think they'd look gorgeous, you're right. IKR U09, very small amount of these left. You do need to check out baskets. That's Jackie, Jennifer, Karen, Dawn, Venetia, Joanna, Marion. Now these will probably sell out with all those checked out baskets, and the people on the phone lines 0800 644 655. Time to come in on the phone lines and grab them from the people who haven't checked their baskets out. So there's still opportunities. Now I think the Labradorite that we're going to give you is going to go very well indeed with these. Very, very well. That works really nicely, doesn't it? So we're going to leave those with you. There's only a few of those left, by the way. And now we're going to give you luxury Labradorite. Now this Labradorite is, there's a lot of red in here. Now let me see if I can show you. Very, very, very good quality Labradorite. Now when you see red, which is quite a hard, red and purple is probably the 2 hardest colours to find in Labradorite. We always expect to see the blues and the greens, don't we? The golds are wonderful, but to see red, you know that you've got something really special. Look at that. Now that's natural. For anybody that doesn't know about Labradorite, has never seen it before, that's a natural occurrence. What's happening there is you're getting the light travelling into the gemstone, and the refraction back, when the light sort of bounces around, gives you, from the layers that are made up of this wonderful gemstone, something called labradorescence, which we're calling, you see how it looks like a bit like lightning running through there? And it's natural, it gets me every time, this one. Always reminds me of a big crystal ball that we're looking into the future. Now you'll see some incredible blues as well, which you can see there, can't you? Let me try and find different colours for you. There's some bright reds for you again. So you can see that I'm giving you, there's some greens in this one. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there you are. You have to get it and make it stay. There you go. So there's some greens. You've got this under studio lights. If I sort of shaded that, you'd see it even more. I mean, it's wonderful when you get this home. Oh, look, there's a turquoise one there. That's nice, isn't it? So I want this already because I can see that the quality is phenomenal. Where's the red one? It's amazing. Now that's the rounds. Now the rounds for you are 14 millimeters. Then I'm going to give you, I'm arguing with myself over which ones I love the best. These ones I just want to make a ring out of. Now, which bit of labradorescence do I show you first? Because there's so many. There's some blue. Look at the turquoise. Did you see that? Look at that turquoise. Then I've got some reds in here. See the reds? Amazing quality. Amazing quality. So beautiful. My thing about this strand is wanting to make a ring out of it. Oh my gosh, you've got purple. Everybody stop the clock. I found the purple. Look at that purple. Kim, look at the purple. This is why we call it high-end Labradorite. Have you ever seen that purple before? Have you ever had any? That's the magic right there. Really pretty. I'd have to keep that one for my stash for selfish reasons. Look at that. Oh, look at that silky sort of white and green there. Lovely. Is that beautiful? So are you having the argument with yourself? Look, you've got purple in that one too. Can you see it? It's really hard to show you. Very hard. Hang on. Amazing. So you've got the rounds that we explored earlier. You've got the squares, the checkerboard faceted. Hearts. I'm going to let me take you through the hearts because the quality again is excellent. Look, look. Isn't that pretty? Look at what you've got. Incredibly, incredibly beautiful. So for all 3 strands, I'm going to give to you, what should they be, Kim? I reckon about, what then, 60 something pounds. Squares of, look, you've got the red in the heart. Can you see the red or not? There, look. So what should it be? 34.80. Oh, I think that's really good value. Squares are £14.95, so everything else is £10, is it? Yeah. 90 for all 3. You've got to get it. Undoubtedly the finest Labradorite we've seen in ages. You had reds, you've got purples, you've got every colour you want in Labradorite. You've got a 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't love it, simply send it back. Under £20. Very, very, very powerful and so pretty. VUGC89 is your item code. Loads of scope for design here. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. You can use your debit card. What would you do, Sarah Alvin? I can see you going, ooh, back to put your glasses on and take a better look.
Oh, these are no good for looking over there, but absolutely looking at making rings. I'm looking at those large rounds and I'm thinking how beautiful they would look if you've got some Labradorite, the small chips, the small nuggets, and make like little flowers round with the Labradorite with those smaller ones and actually make them those the centre of the flowers. I think they would look really pretty. But those squares, I can see those being set into rings, I can see them being pendants. I would typically want to put 4 of those squares together and wire work them together and make a really large checkerboard pendant. I think 4 of those together in a diamond shape as a pendant would look absolutely amazing.
And we're really busy on the phone line, so please make sure that you do hold the phones. It is a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. If you'd like to, you can join us online. It's all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Half the stock has gone and sold out. Let me show you all of the different colours of our Labradorite today. And then you've got, let me find the red I had. Look at the turquoise. Oh yes, oh yes. Where's that red? Look, then you've got this amazing blue. Then look, almost stripes of gold there. Can you see? Wowzers. Look at that, you've got stripes. I've never seen stripes. Have you ever seen striped Labradorite? Look, look. Don't be afraid, Kaz, get right in there. That's amazing. 3/4 of the stock allocated. You've got to be quick if you want it. Now, I've got those big round balls that I want to show you. They're amazing, these are. I think these are very Cartier, actually. Do you know that? Very Gucci. I went into Pandora. So that's 3, isn't it? Yeah, I did go into Pandora the other day, a couple of weeks ago. My other half did buy me a ring from there once. I went to have a look, see how much he spent on me. We all do that. Don't pretend you don't. Going in there, see what I was worth to him that day. Now. There are leather corded bracelets in there with very similar rounds, and they're £80 to buy with one ball. I mean, I love it in there, don't get me wrong, I was very happy to receive my ring from there. Very happy. Had I have gone to Gems TV, I might have got an even bigger gemstone in it though. Have a look. Rose gold on silver. Do you know something? These are very weighty. We're going to work the gram weight out. Now they've got a substantial hole to them for you to get your leather through. What else can you do with these? The Shambhala style bracelets are very popular with these, aren't they, Sarah? High end.
They are. You can actually put them inside your Kumihimo as well and have them sort of peeking out when there's a caged bead. Yeah, they're lovely. But you can use, you know, I'd be really tempted just to strand them all together and just make a really nice bracelet.
I'm thinking so as well.
And maybe just, if you've got something maybe like some clear quartz, some faceted clear quartz that were probably about the same size. I think there was some carved ones the other day, some carved clear quartz, and just put those in between and just make a really lovely bracelet. Mixing them all together and making like a little cluster style in a neckline piece, and using that as an asymmetric section to have loads of chains coming from, in different coloured chains. So mixing up my metals with all of those, I think they just look amazing.
You've got well over 10 grams of silver. What's that make them each? How many beads have I got in total? 12 beads. Now, like I said to you, really weighty. If you were going to buy one of these at a bead store, I think you pay about £10 per bead because they're sterling silver. And I actually don't think that when you compare that to the world's price of silver and gold, I actually don't think that's a bad price tag. If I went into a bead shop that I wasn't even expecting to actually have solid sterling silver like this, I wouldn't be over shocked to see them at £10. No, and I don't think £10 would be extortionate. If I was charging you at home £10 for these, however, that'd be £120 in total. You've got 12 beads altogether. At just under £30, I think we were already treating you at the original price tag. What does that make them if there's 12? 30 divided by 12 is what? That'd be less than £2. Exactly, Kim said. Less than £2.50. Not exact, is it? Exactly less than £2.50. Thanks. Thanks for that. That's brilliant. I'm paying that. That's fine. £30, good. £18. £1.50 per very weighty, solid sterling silver, wonderful bead. Now these are 10mm rounds. You could put, do you know what I would do? One of each colour in a Shambhala style bracelet, and I would put them with, but they would be with leather or something really high end. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Now, the value you're getting here is phenomenal. You are getting a thick overlay of the precious metal as well. And you know what? I even think gram for gram, that's a very competitive price. You know what? There's a reason why there's pop-up shops asking for your scrap metal.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Because it's worth so much more now. The price has gone whoosh. £18.95 is your price tag for this amazing deal. Brilliant price tag. TLG C52 loads you in for this one. I do think this one looks like it might sell out as well. Now, my dear hearts and jewellery makers, news has just arrived. A brand new strand. Amelia's got her scissors out with it. She's chopping it. She's doing something. Amelia! Ow! She threw it at me. I can't catch. That's for people with good eyesight. I have just received in the building. It should have been placed on a gorgeous pillow and handed to me delicately, but Amelia was handling it. Have a look at what I've got for you. Beautiful apatite. Look at these rounds. They're just stunning. Let me pop it on a bust to show you. It's almost like a turquoisey colour. Oh, I love it. Do you know what? It's lagoon blue, isn't it? I saw that Scott, one of our managers here at Jewellery Maker, visited a Portuguese lagoon last week, and I did look at the sea colour, and he put the photos on the Book of Face, and I thought, oh, that colour, it's beautiful. It's going to look amazing with gold. If you bought those gold beads just now, I think gold or silver, yeah, you're right. Chloe's saying gold will warm it up, silver will cool it down. Look, oops, a daisy. Hang on, let me just get hold of these. So there's the gold with it. Here is the rose gold with it. I love it with, and do you know what? I would do that, and then I'd put some jump rings. I think metal looks great with this. You're putting this in your baskets already. Now, beautiful, beautiful apatite. I think you've got such gorgeous, gorgeous colours here, haven't you? Really deep, yet very, very bright. And I love a round bead. An 8mm bead is for soutache, it's for beady beads, it's for earrings. An 8mm round will go gorgeously on a gizmo coil. An 8mm round will make a perfect delicate necklace and bracelet set. And you can add, like I just did, little accents. Now, if you're looking at the sunstone that we gave you earlier, I actually always adore putting these together. That together. Don't you think that's lush? What about the opal that I've got coming up for you later? Just a little flash. Would look gorgeous. Now, Kim's telling me the price tag is so crazy. You want to go deep? You can. Everybody's going mad on the web. How? It's a brand new strand. What's going to happen? I feel like I've been... It's a brand new strand. I'm already seeing major multi-buyers on the web. Get yourself on the phone lines now. 0800 644 655. If you're shopping on the phone lines, get on there now, because Kim's shown everybody on the website the price tag already. BKG P53 is your item code. You've got 180 carats, 8mm rounds. Shambhala style bracelets in gold wire would be incredible. What about either end, like I said earlier, of a chainmail bracelet? What about doing a wiggle weave with these? What about doing a ladder weave with these? There's so much scope for your design. Apatite is such a popular gemstone in so many of the very, very high-end jewelers, you know, like Tiffany & Co, like Cartier, Gems TV. We love and appreciate these gemstones so much in the jewellery world. Now let's get some skin tone behind that colour. It's bright, it's beautiful. I love all of those patterns. It's almost got a sort of peacock blue about it as well, hasn't it?
It has.
Stunning. What would you do with these, Sarah?
You know, I would make herringbone links. You know, when you make it with the wire and you make the herringbone shapes.
Yes.
And have that as a neckline piece. So you'd not use very many of them. You'd probably, even if you made I would do the front part, put the back on chain. And you'd probably only use maybe 6 or 7, and I'd make a matching ring as well, and just have that sort of real, almost like, you know, you get when you go to Greece, you get the eye that looks after you. You know, to almost take that style. I think that colour just really evokes that, and sort of a little bit Egyptian vibe, a little bit of
one of them on my door.
Yeah. So just taking that sort of inspiration from the colour almost, and going for those sorts of designs.
So many of you are on the website, and a lot of you have trusted me and gone on the phone lines. I am seeing most of you buying 2s and 3s. Now, I don't know how much this is, so I'm a little bit scared. What do I think it should be? Our prices go up to about $27.95. I reckon $27.95 average price Apatite. No other rounds. What do you reckon this is going to be then? It's lower than that, says Kim.
Ooh, crikey. I mean, if she was going to be really generous, 22 maybe, and knock a 5.
I reckon she's going to $17.95. That's my guess. Because look how many people are multi-buying. So it's got to be cheeky, hasn't it?
It's got to be a cheeky price.
All right, go on then, my dear heart.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, that's why everyone's multi-buying. £12.95. £12.95. Unbelievable. Karen, Linda, Christine, Fatima, Maria, Sean, Josephine, Gillian. Josephine's got 2. Gillian's got 3. Kath, Lauren, Gillian, another Gillian in Bristol has got 2. Sandy, you've got yours. Sue's got 2. Margaret's got 2. Linda's got 2. Elizabeth's got 2. Anonymous in Fife's got 2. John and Janet have 2. No, they don't. They have 3. Anonymous, Greater Manchester, 2 for you. Jennifer and Gwent, 2 for you. Loads of you joining us on the phone lines and online. Ua in Essex, you've got yours. Kerry, King, I've got Kay, I've got Lynn, I've got Cecilia, I've got Paula, I've got Marion. 23 unchecked baskets. Kim's just counted. Use your debit card, use your credit card, but whatever you do, don't miss out on this brand new strand of gorgeous Apatite. These rounds at 8mm are super duper versatile. Noreen, 2 for you. Elizabeth, we're approaching a sellout now. Dawn, you've got yours. If you don't check out baskets, you're going to miss it. Kathy in the Isle of Anglesey, how lovely. But you've got to check your basket out, or the Isle of Anglesey are not going to see this gorgeous strand. Julie in Yorkshire, you've got to check your basket out too. Ling in Greater London, check your basket out. Shirley in Somerset's checked out. Betty has bought 2. Jean in Denbighshire's bought 2. I have got Erdley and Hyacinth. Oh, that's lovely. Erdley and Hyacinth. In Middlesex, you've got yours. £12.95. BKG P53. Looks like these are going to sell out. Now it's time to go and visit Sarah for the 3rd time. Probably the millionth time, actually. I've gone over there today. And check out the next kit. Now, Mikey, join me for a walk over to Sarah, will you? Thank you for getting close. Come on, darlings, off we go. Don't get too low. The reason is because, shall I explain it again, or have I explained it too many times? I forgot to bring a dress with me. I basically drove in the nude to work today. I didn't. I had my like pajamas on, and I forgot to put my dress in the car. I was going to ring you, Wendy, earlier, and but then I realised I didn't have your number. I didn't have anything to wear to work this morning. I could have. I could make Wendy strip. She always looks gorgeous. Look at this girl. Here she is. Did you just bring us vol-au-vents?
I did.
Oh, thank you.
You made vol-au-vents this morning.
Crikey.
She's lovely.
She knows me too well.
She made vol-au-vents this morning. Look at her hair, it's always perfect. When she first started, I remember saying, who's that girl with perfect hair who keeps walking past? And it was you, Wendy. She's lovely, isn't she? The buffet food does not look similar to those vol-au-vents. They haven't even opened the buffet food.
No.
That was Wendy. Wendy baked. Look, you're just jealous because you don't bake before you come to work. No, she's one of those perfect mothers. You know the ones. Except she's got a sense of humour. A lot of them don't, do they?
No.
You know, the perfect ones in the playground.
A bit starchy sometimes,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Anyway, look at the gorgeous jewellery. You'll get that soon, Claire. Well, not soon. Have a look at this. Oh, I love these.
Yeah, they're cute.
Chloe's going to be one of those mothers, isn't she? Then look at the earrings. I love this cord, Sarah. Isn't this pretty?
I know, it's just so easy, and you can play around with those because you can twist them like I have done, but you can have them just sort of just as eccentric circles if you want to as well.
Those.
Yeah,
I really like those.
Just so simple. It's because you've got the findings to be able to do that.
The wiggle weave.
The wiggle weave.
I just said the wiggle weave.
I know, we don't see the wiggle weave very often. So there we are, one little wiggle.
I love that. I knew you'd put me in vision if I did that without telling me. Have a look at the earrings. Oh, no, I like those spacers.
Yeah.
They work, don't they?
They are very, very simple.
I got to say though, Sarah, this is my favourite piece of the day. I blooming love this. I love it. That would look amazing with a maxi dress.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's just so easy to wear as well, and you know, it's a great way of being able to mix up your different Kumihimo techniques to create different sort of effects. There's three different ways of using Kumihimo in there. We've got the half flat, beaded, and the round, all in there.
It's lovely, really lovely. Then have a look. Using the cabochon in a suitashi way. Oh my gosh, look what Sarah's done. I'll turn it around so you can see. Hello.
I didn't have any way of attaching it, so I made one up.
Did you glue it on?
Yeah, it's glued, yeah.
You're amazing, isn't that fantastic? Now you're also going to get your bell-shaped ends.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bell ends. You've got the 4 clasps as well for your Kumihimo. You've got your T-bars, and of course, well, your full toggle there. You've got 2 pairs of each. Then you've got your jump rings. Now these are oval jump rings. Is that on purpose?
It is. An oval jump ring is stronger than a round jump ring.
You've got a little pair of tweezers. Really? Why?
What
An oval jump? Yeah, those two
yeah.
bits. Why? Why is it? Why don't we always do ovals then?
They're normally typically done for these sorts of clasps because where the cut is in them will actually sit underneath the top of the clasp itself, underneath the top of the shaped clasp. So it actually sits in there, and then when you pull it, because of the oval shape, you have to use more force to pull it out of shape to open that saw cut.
How fab! I'm just trying to see where you use these.
But the oval jump rings, I've used them all
in
over
most
the
pieces,
places,
haven't you? Yeah.
They're actually
They're
on
here.
the bottom of here, on there as well.
So they're great, aren't they?
Yeah, they're just. I mean, you can use them in the same way you would use a round jump ring, so you don't have to just use them with the clasps. So you can use them all over the place, you know, just the same as you would a round jump ring, and they just added that extra sort of dimension, and I think they work quite nicely with the oval sort of links in the chain as well. They kind of mirror that.
You can see here the oval just clasping onto the cabochon there. Now you can see where you've used your bell ends there as well. Here we go, just here, and then using beading thread to weave in and out. I love that. Now, that's of course not all you get. It's not just the findings. I'd say this is the high-end kit of the day. Would you say that?
Do you know, I was thinking that myself, because the gemstones, are they mystic coated?
You've got
ones?
mystic quartz, and they're beautiful. And the purple agate. Now, I haven't seen that purple agate for a long time.
I haven't. And do you know, I used so few of the gemstones. I had so many left over. So, you know, you'd be able to make several more neckline pieces with the gemstones I had left over, probably 2 or 3. If you were doing like the beaded Kumihimo like I've done there, you'd probably at least get 3 more out.
Well, this strand's perfect for the beaded Kumihimo, isn't it?
And I got 2 strands of the beading thread through each one without even trying.
Now you get that lovely gold beading thread that you're using, you get that with the kit, you also get your monofilament and your elastic. Now you're also getting, I gave it a sniff then, it's suedette cord, and you're getting it, I gave it a sniff to see if it was suede or suedette. Now suedette is good because it doesn't fragment, does it?
It doesn't. It's got good sort of textural strength, so you can use it for Kumihimo and things like that without worrying. I mean, if I was to really go for
Whereas suede's going to have give, it's a natural material.
Suede will have give because it's natural.
And it will stretch.
But it will also have natural weak points in it because, of course, it is a natural material. So it's same as leather when they take leather for making textiles and things, they get different qualities because they have natural, where an animal might have got injured or something like that, there'll be a natural weak spot in the actual quality of the leather. So that happens with suede too. But yeah, I love using the suedette for the Kumihimo. It's just got such good strength to it.
You're also getting a wonderful Marquise cabochon. You don't see many Marquise cabochons, do you?
No.
Now, is this black onyx? I'm just looking. It looks like black onyx, doesn't it? It's black agate, because you can't see any stripes, not straps. You can't see any stripes in there.
And it is really, really opaque, because I held mine up to the light and you can't see anything through it. So that's why you can get away with putting the suedette on the back, like I did, without being able to see that through.
So let's not forget, you get 115 findings in the antique bronze. Love them. Oh, sorry, this has got 26 findings, so you got that. Did you get the chain as well in your set, or is that from your stash?
I did some extra findings in from my stash. Okay. I know most jewellery makers who have had a couple of kits from Jewellery Maker will have a few bits left over.
Absolutely. So you get the 26 pieces, you get 2, 4, 6, 8 bell ends, you get 4 of the pendant, the Kumihimo or braided pendant droppers. You also get your toggle cluster and your oval jump rings. PHGC86 is your item code. Use your debit card or your credit card. Come shopping with us here at Jewellery Maker today. We're having such a wonderful day. 0800 644 655. You should be paying £30 and 15 pence, which I actually think is a great price tag.
It is.
Love the Mystic coach. Can you tell me the diameter on the Mystics? Oh, they're 4mm.
They're a lovely
size. They're 4mm, the Mystics. They are they're perfect that size, and they almost they look all mystic. They look like when you blow bubbles, the fairy bubbles, don't they?
They do. And if you do soutache, I mean, you know, you've got an amazing kit here, because you've got your cabochon, you've got your 4mm to go with it, you've got your accent gemstones in your agates there, everything going for it. So, you know, all you need to add in is your soutache cords and your backing felt if you're a soutacher.
Absolutely. I love a bit of soutache. Got Linda next door today. PHGC86 is your item code. Now, come on, Kim, not again. She went, I was supposed to do it for 1990. Everything she's given me, I was supposed to. When you say supposed to, you mean the price tag you wouldn't get into trouble for. However, looks like if Kim's going up against the board today, she may as well go in there for a reason. $14.95. Now, I'm rather confused. Kits are not $14.95. They're just not. Yes, whoa. Yes, whoa. $14.95. Kim says she knows that it's going to be a road to destruction for her. But for you, my darling jewellery makers, it's going to be a road to a brand new hobby. If you're a brand new jewellery maker and you've just joined us, we also give you a free tutorial DVD. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get this. Then start watching us, realise that's not the normal price of kits. Remember, you've got a bargain and keep hold of it. You can always send it back. We're not going to give you prices like this every day. We're not. We're not. Why are you? Oh, she's drunk again. Because you've got a couple of days off.
Do you know, I would be paying that for the cabochon, findings, and the suede-ette and the threaded, because you've got so much. Forget the 2 strands of gemstones. I mean, the findings themselves, don't be fooled into thinking these are your normal run-of-the-mill Kumihimo findings. These are incredible quality. I have bought elsewhere. I will hand on heart say that I did in days when Jewellery Maker didn't do them. All right, then I'll let you off. I was about to say, how could you? I know. And you find quite often that the findings are made of a less thickness of metal and they are not as substantial. And don't forget, you're going to be putting your wrists on this part of the clasp, and they can disshape. And they also, if they're moving, your braid may come unstuck, because eventually that will create friction and movement within the clasp, and because they're glued in.
Sarah, which demonstration are we going to do, darling?
Well, I'm going to do a little bit of the Kumihimo for you. I'm not going to get it all done. Yes.
Trying.
Oh. And this was done all in one go, and then I just separated it into the 2 halves. Okay, so what I've done is I've threaded my disc already with, in the top 2 slots, there's 2 strands of beading thread in each one. Okay. And in the bottom 2, and 2 strands of suede-ette in each one.
The mini Kumihimo disc is at the bottom of your screen.
Okay, and so this is how you do the half flat, which is the bottom part of the braid. Okay. And what you do is you take the cord that's on the top left and you bring it over and bring it to the bottom of this group on the right hand side. And the one that's at the top on the right, you bring it to the bottom of the group on the left. And you do the opposite with the bottom ones. They come up. So you end up with 4 in the middle on either side. You then take the bottom one on the right and you just take it up to the top to put it back in its home position. And you do the one that's at the top in that group, you bring to the bottom. And you do the same on the opposite side. So the one that's at the bottom in that middle group comes to the top, and the one that's in the bottom top comes to the bottom. You'll notice that you have now 2 gaps. So you just move back your cords into that gap, like that. And you just repeat that process again. So they come down, and these ones come over the top. And I find it quite easy to remember that the bottom ones come to the top, like that. And you'll do that until you have quite an amount of that braid, however much you want to do. And then I just swapped it back to the round braid. And all I did to do that was do 8 movements in the normal fashion of the round braid. So top to bottom, bottom to top, top to bottom, bottom, oops, to top, and do that again. Yours will be a lot neater because you'll have time at home. Like that. And that just moves me ready to start adding my beads into my Kumihimo.
Okay.
And then all I do to do that is I have my beads preloaded.
So you've put them on already?
I've preloaded them. So for each of the sections you'll need 10 beads on. So for what I did was I just stranded 10 onto each strand to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's 40.
Each beading thread strand?
Each beading thread. So that will be 10 here, 10 there, 10 there, 10 there. So that will literally get you ready to do all of them.
Lovely as well, isn't it? Isn't that lovely?
And then all you do to put the beads in is when you go to do your move, take your threads out, push a bead down, and where the bead wants to go is you've got like a right angle there where that beading thread's sort of coming through. You just drop it in there and it wants to go under this one that's running across. So I've taken it, I've dropped it in the right angle and pushed it under, and then it comes down like that. And then you do exactly the same with this one. And you just keep repeating that every time you get a piece of beading thread. This one doesn't want to behave itself, come on you. I'm trying to hold the disc and drop it down. So there we go. And just literally drop it under, and this is why the mini disc is good, because I can get my finger in there underneath and then drop that in. Where the suede cord is, you don't put any beads on, so you just do your normal move. And then you're back to your beading thread again, drop a bead in, normal move, turn it round until you've done 10 in total.
Fantastic, and just keep going until you got the length that you want.
And then I would just do a normal round of 8 moves of round Kumihimo with no beads, and then you can flick back to doing the half flat braid, which we did in the beginning.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Sarah. Now, I want to ask you all for your text messages if you received the mystery gift for $14.95. We would like to know exactly what you received and were you happy with it? We want to know. 60777 is the number to be texting us with your UK mobile phones. Your normal network charges will apply. We won't actually charge you any extra. Now, I've got for you some gorgeous sagnetic quartz. It reminds me of strawberry bellinis. It's got this incredible sort of fizz to it. And if you're a big fan of rutilated quartz, then you're going to love sagnetic quartz. This is beautiful, very much like the strawberry crackle quartz. Now it's brand new, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Brand new. Do you know it's going to look really pretty, I think, in between. Oh, look at those colours. They're nice together, aren't they? It's going to look really pretty in between your turquoisey kind of tones, I think. It's going to look lovely with your sunstone as well. I like that together. That's kind of beachy, isn't it, all together? So you've got this lovely sort of strawberry crush colour. And in these rondelles, now have a look, actually. Look at those. They're all so different. Some of them are really, really deep. This is the thing. The shape is amazing because you've got the depth. So it's going to be great to grab on with some wire. But also these make really lovely buttons. I quite like the idea of putting a rose gold star head pin through there and making a bit of a button style piece out of it. Perhaps you would like to do the bubble style bracelets. Perhaps you would like to do some stud earrings with this. Well, it's a brand new strand. You've got so much scope for design. And these are mirror graduated. They range between 5x3 to 9x4 and a 94 centimetre strand. Think about how you're going to work your designs. Actually, think about whether these are going to be faced towards you or whether they're going to be face down. Because you've got that in an option, haven't you? So what I mean by that is, do you want the face to be towards you? So let's say in a stud earring. If it's in a tassel earring, they'd be face down. You're already stacking up on the phone lines for this. I can see this going in baskets. Another one that you do not want to miss out on today. 60 carats in total, graduated, gorgeous. And do you know what I love? You've got some really different shades from the very, very dark to the nice and light and subtle. So what are you going to do with yours? If you've never bought this gemstone before, please shop with the assurance that we're going to give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you do get 30 days to take a little look-see at it. Don't know any other shopping channels that give you that. It's because we love you. You're also only going to pay 1 P&P throughout the day, so if you've got an open basket already, you may as well pop something else in while you only pay that once. HVRU09. Kate, you've got yours. Anonymous in Greater London. I've got Marion in East Sussex. How much do you think you're going to pay for this brand new strand? No way did we ever predict £6.95 for any brand new strand here at Jewellery Maker. And to have sagnetic quartz and to have the mirror graduated and to have that gems of distinction strand is to have exceptional value for something incredibly beautiful with huge opportunities design-wise as well. Rosemary's joined us, Sheila in Cornwall's joined us, Susan in Norfolk's joined us, Anne in Aberdeenshire's joined us, Anonymous in Midlothian has joined us too. Loads of you stacking up now on the phone lines. Do buy this in multiples as well. I think it would be a great idea. Sarah, this colour is so pretty and you've got such varying shades from the very, very sort of plum, damson plum colours right up to the strawberry colours. What would you do with this?
Do you know, I can see this working really well. Rode up, just maybe move some little space beads in, wire worked into a cuff. I can just see those running that way, almost sort of like little tram lines of wire and those rode in between. But I could also see these working beautifully stacked up, just to make little stackers, just to have like a tassel neckline piece with some spacer beads in between. I'm thinking even those sterling silver spacer beads, the large ones we had earlier, to use those in a pair of earrings. I think they'd look amazing.
I think they would too. I'd always use these as the stud and then bring the chain down and put some at the bottom for a tassel. Might be quite nice. Bit varying design, mightn't it? £6.95. No wonder you're all multi-buying on this one. So much scope for your design. Maggie's got to. Hello, Maggie. Barbara, you've got to. Carol's got to. Hazel, you've got yours. Remadevi, you've got yours. Anne, Erdley and Hyacinth, you have yours as well. Hello to you. Angelique in the East Ridings of Yorkshire. What a gorgeous name. This is all good because Chloe's going to need lots of names now that she... Have you thought of a baby name yet, Chloe? Have you got your name? One for a boy, one for a girl, but you might change it when you see them. I had a million different names. Are you smelling leather there, executive producer Martha?
Oh, it smells so good.
It does smell good. I've had my nose on some leather to... Yes, it's brilliant. Leather coming up. I'm no stranger to a boot room, as we know. So I do love the smell of leather. Now, Natalia's coming up for you at 1 o'clock. Now, if you don't have Sky and you're watching us on Freeview, please remember that you can tune in to the mid-show by watching us online, all the w's.jewellerymaker.com. Now, where is my mystery? Oh, of course I haven't got it, because it's a mystery, isn't it? Now, I want to talk to you about these mystery boxes. I want to talk to you about life. I want to talk to you about everything. We've got a quick text actually for you from Anne. Hi Jenny, hi Anne. My daughter and I got several of the mystery gifts. We got fantastic beads, suede cord, threading packs in different colours, so much. Thank you, Anne, my lovely. Now, let's talk to you about a mystery gift. Now, I want to talk to you about the concept of a mystery gift, first of all. Just realised I went back rather far and forgot about the dress, sorry about that. In our warehouse, I just suddenly panicked. Did you see that, the hands? In our warehouse, we have shelves and boxes where there's lots of items with just one. It could be from an unchecked basket, but it could be that they're sat there looking all pretty, waiting to be picked, waiting for it to be them to go on air. But of course, unfortunately, for those gorgeous strands, for those wonderful elements that we have, we can't give you one item of anything because it's not fair, because about 5 or 6 people might come through for it and only one of you will get it, and you'll all get fed up and annoyed with us. Now, what we do instead is we go with almost like a Santa's sack, and we just go, oh, that one's worth a lot of money, that one can go in. That one's worth a lot of money, that one can go in. Whatever you end up receiving, whether it's strands, whether it's gems of distinction, there's a lot of gems of distinction going there, whether it's leather, whether it's soutache, whether it's jump rings, whether it's silver, whether it's gold, whatever you will receive will always be worth a lot more than the price tag you're about to pay. Usually it's worth at least double. If you're not happy with it, you can still send it back. So it's not as much of a risk as you think. They're $14.95. You're going to get way more value. When you open up the box, it will be full to bursting. It could be gems of distinction with findings, could be a bag, could be a kit, could be anything. Whatever it is, it will be worth much more than the price you've paid. Now, you only live once, jewellery makers, you do. I like a good old surprise. Most surprises in life come with a little bit of a risk. This is 0 risk factor because you can send it back if you don't love it. If you don't open it and go, oh my goodness, amazing value, which is what we want you to do, send it back. Now, if that wasn't the case, we wouldn't keep giving you these mystery gifts. Everyone would go mad on Facebook and say, you know what, it wasn't great value, so I sent it back. And you are very vocal with us, and we love that and we appreciate the honesty. Now, I want you to know that we're bringing you these again because so many of you were super duper happy with what you received. I'm going to give you fantastic value. You are going to get a wonderful surprise. When that delivery driver turns up, you don't know what's coming. And I like to live life not particularly knowing what's coming, don't you? Nobody knows what's around the corner, but we know it'll be a delight. JDG C45 at under £15. Loads and loads of you are in for this one. Well done. It's so lovely to have your company here today at Jewellery Maker. Give us a tinkle. Put this on your debit card or on your credit card. Now, you do have a few opportunities, but not loads. Let me see your name. I can't see you on my screen. You've disappeared. £14.95 for all my jewellery makers who love to live life in the fast lane. For all my jewellery makers who think, yeah, she's right, you only live once. For all my wonderful jewellery makers who think, you know what, this is risk-free. I do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. I would like to get a surprise. I would like to get an incredible saving. I would like to get much more for my money than I would expect. Then get yourself on the phone lines, my little darling dears. I love mystery boxes. I love them. And loads of you. It is like a present. Yes, it's like a birthday present. We don't have enough birthdays, do we, in the year? Apart from we don't want to get older. Oh, you don't get older. So it's like a birthday present without the age.
I think, yeah. It's like, you should be like the Queen, have lots of birthdays, but only get 1 year older.
Yeah, the Queen gets loads of birthdays. Why shouldn't we?
Yeah.
She never ages. 40, well, she does. 14.95. Incredible value. Loads of you in for this one. We love you. I can't wait to see what you're going to make. Please let me know what you get. Now it's time to waff. It. Sorry, I went very high pitch then. Sorry for the cats and dogs. Now I always talk about bubble bracelets.
I just love the way they sit, the way they move, the noise they make. They're just lovely.
I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I would wear that. I would buy this. I love it.
And that's the way to use, your leftover beads. If you have a few left over, just keep them into one side.
I think Tanya's watching today as well, because I'm sure I've seen her name on my screen. Tanya Mayen from Birmingham. You are writing, hi all you lovely people at Jewellery Maker. I've recently been sorting out my hoard. and discovered I had lots of single gemstones, so I made myself a bracelet. Part of it is on memory wire, is it really? I thought it was on chain. And I attached the chain to keep it on my wrist. I love wearing it and have had people stop me in the street. I'm loving the show. Would love a little win to top up my polymer clay. Love Tanya. Tanya, gorgeous. I love that so much. No wonder you're getting lots of compliments.
And we've all got a box with a few leftover beads in.
Even I've got bags. I've got the organza bags full of beads.
Yeah, or if you've got a bead scoop or something like that, a great way to use it.
Yeah.
479. Beautiful neckline piece here, and this is from Antoinette, and she's in Gosport.
Oh, what a lovely name, Antoinette.
I know. Hi, all at Jewellery Maker. I've not sent in an entry for a while, but I've started watching the programme again and thought I would send you my latest creation. The gems come from a gem scoop I bought a while ago from Jewellery Maker. The wire is also from Jewellery Maker. I've recently lost my inspiration but started watching Jewellery Maker again, and the need to create is returning, and I'm enjoying your shows, and that's from Antoinette in Gosport. Well, I'm glad your inspiration is returning,
Antoinette.
and that is beautiful.
Gorgeous, I love the colours. Have a look at what I've got now, makes me smile instantly. I love this, it reminds me, I've been to a place with beach huts like this.
Yes.
I don't know where I was. Aren't they wonderful? Everyone loves them.
Oh, they're cute.
You want them, they're brooches, do you know?
How fun.
Aren't they fab? I want a beach hut, I do. Hi all at Jewellery Maker, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame, listen to this. I bought some polymer clay ages ago, finally made some clay beach huts, so this is the first attempt. You're amazing, you've been doing this all your life, which I have turned into a brooch. Many thanks for introducing me to this hobby, from Julie Hoare. Thank you, Julie. Absolutely amazing. You are number 480.
I've got 481. And this is from Janet, and Janet, and she is in Norfolk. She says, "Dear Jewellery Maker, my Wall of Fame this week is a pair of earrings made from agate beads from a multicoloured strand. I use copper-coloured wire for the coils and a shepherd hooks, all from Jewellery Maker," and that's from Janet in Norfolk. Oh, they're great. Well done, Janet.
Wonderful. Look at that.
I
love micro macrame. This is fantastic. Micro macrame flower ring number 482 is outstanding, from CSL Designs. Christina Larson writes, "This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a micro macrame? Micro macrame flower ring. I was going to call it a micro macrame flower ring. I don't know what's wrong with me today. With S-long cord. The ring band is also made with macrame and is therefore comfortable to wear. Isn't it gorgeous? I'd wear that in my... Don't you think that would be nice in the hair? I love a bit of micro macrame.
I've made one similar to this, which I have put in my hair before. Very similar.
We need it. You don't wear flowers in your hair, do you, Sarah? I never would have thought that. Good luck to all, kindly Christina. Christina, gorgeous. 482. Well, my word. After the break, we've got the Opal. Yes. Coming up for you, we got the tanzanite. Yes. And we've got to catch up with Sarah. Loads going on in the next hour. We've got loads of information for you on our workshop, so if you'd like to come and visit us, we'd love to have you. And the vol au vents are highly recommended. Here's some info on that.
If you're new to jewellery making and want to learn all the essential techniques, then this is the perfect workshop for you. Join experienced resident designer Linda and learn how to get to grips with this addictive hobby. Learn how to create necklaces, earrings and bracelets with genuine gemstones. You will also have the opportunity to try a range of jewellery making mediums for beginners, including wirework, macrame and Kumihimo. The full course includes a wide selection of gemstones and findings, threading materials, 0.4 and 0.8 silver-plated wire, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studio and our museum, and a visit to our shop. All of this for just £59.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Start your new hobby today with Jewellery Maker.
Did you know that the Jewellery Maker phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
Add a mystery gift to your order today and you'll receive a surprise full of fantastic treats and goodies with a huge saving guaranteed. Check out our online reviews from Jewellery Maker customers who have previously purchased one of these mystery gifts. Go on, treat yourself with a little gift.
The Collector's Choice features high-caliber gemstones which are prized for their outstanding attributes. They could be examples of rare gemstones, gemstones of pure clarity or exceptional quality. They're all hand-faceted by our experienced lapidarists in our cutting houses in the heart of Jaipur. This maximises the brilliance and lustre of the gemstones. The Collector's Choice from Jewellery Maker.
Certainly the finest opal that we've seen here for a couple of months at Jewellery Maker. Now I want to draw your attention to this opal. Now what we're looking for, and in fact let's get really close to this opal, let's not get frightened of it because the quality is absolutely divine, and I think the closer the better. The reds, the greens, the oranges and the blues in the pinfire that you are getting from this exceptional sample of opals. Now when you get this home, the opal essence is amazing, some of the best. The only other comparison is the drops. Remember the tiny faceted drops we had? That's the only other strand that comes close to being, look, I'm just going to show you, even all the way up to the tinies. Look at that red! Absolutely breathtaking. This is Ethiopian opal, which was only discovered in 1995 after an archaeological dig showed us that actually Africa was housing this incredible gemstone. Now, it's found in Ethiopia because it was on tools and they started to dig for it after that 1995 discovery because they knew there's no way this opal could have come from Australia and the quality was as good as Australian opal. And so they found it in Ethiopia. Now the great thing about this is it's opened up a whole army of careers for the Ethiopians. They can only facet Ethiopian opal in Ethiopia. It's the law, which means that lapidary is becoming a new skill in Ethiopia. So I love what it's doing ethically for the for Ethiopia. Now you've got the reds, you've got the violets, you've got the oranges, which are the ones you want to look out for in your very high quality opal. We've gone into jewellers and seen opal of lesser quality, right? Look at what you're getting here for you to work with, a jeweler quality strand of opal. Now think about those very special pieces. Now this is one that I would absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, get valued, and please do. October's birth gemstones. You can often see the more rarer colours in the Ethiopian opal. That and very, very, very high quality Australian opal. This is the one that's worth it, you know, the one that you think, oh, I'm gonna treat myself. If you missed out on any of our diamond strands this week and you're looking for something just as beautiful, just as special, then this is the strand for you. And to work with. Look at that fire, look at the violets. Isn't this the best opal you've seen? The best rondelles for absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, that I've ever seen here. The only thing that's ever come close to this kind of opalescence that we've had here at Jewellery Maker was a glorious strand of drops that were faceted that I had. I'm so, so happy to be bringing you such super quality. And when you put these in earrings, and when you put these in that bracelet, when you give it to the bride to wear around her neckline as a delicate and beautiful necklace, you're going to feel so proud as a jewellery maker. Only use real silver or gold for absolute sure, because I think that would just raise the value even more of your finished pieces. Now, Sarah, these are going to be for your really special commissions. These are going to be for pieces that are going to be more expensive if you're selling your jewellery. We're gonna expect to pay more for these, right?
Definitely. I mean, the absolute colour play that's coming through those. I mean, I had to replace an opal once in a ring, and it was a 4x3mm oval. And I won't tell you what I paid for it. And it's just to get that many on that strand of that quality, you are going to pay a little bit more, but look what you're getting. Wow, you know? And you're getting such quality. It's so many of them as well, because they're really packed on there. There's no spacers in between or anything like that, so you're just getting pure opal all the way through, and I think that's lovely.
The value for money that we're going to see from that, and actually off the back of what Sarah just said, these are stacked on the strand. There are no spacers in between. You are seeing incredible quality throughout. Please get your pieces valued. You can get a certificate of authenticity for these. They're gorgeous, aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they so pretty? Now you get the most incredible play of light coming through these. And not just on, even on the very end. Look at the tiny ones here. And let me show, look at that. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Laura writes, hi Jenny and Sarah, I love that opal strand. Because I'm a beginner jewellery maker at 20 and I would pair it with Labradorite and make a bracelet. Do you know what? Get it, get it, get it. And you know the thing is, Laura, sorry, I just shortened your name for you. Thing is, Laura, if you don't love what you've made, if you advance in your jewellery making in the years to come, you've always got those gemstones. You just unstrand it and do something else glorious with it. Thank you so much. So, and don't forget, you're getting your 20% off if this is the first thing that you've bought and you're signing up for the mailing list, Laura. You can use your credit card. Now, this is going to be a considered purchase. I'm not going to make any bones about it. Oh, actually, I retract that. It's not going to be a considered. Kim just told me the price tag because I just assumed. Really? So I gave diamonds at over 100, well over 100, well, 3 figures. Now these are exceptional. Opal's not as expensive as a diamond, but we do put opals with diamonds together. So I'm expecting to pay about $69.95 for this strand, and I think that's fair, Sarah, do you?
Well, it would be. As I say, that one that I replaced was nearly that much on its own. just for, in fact, I think it was more than that, and it was about 12, 15 years ago. So, you know, completely would be happy to pay that personally.
I'm going to give you this strand for under £50. And I don't just mean in a now, I honestly thought this was going to be about 60 something pounds. I thought £69.95. Knowing Kim was cheeky today, maybe a little bit less. It's a brand new strand. It's going at a very, very good price tag. Kim's just telling me any unchecked baskets we can't guarantee because you will miss out on this one. How many have we got left then? Eek. How many did we start with? So we've only got a quarter of the stock left. You're going to have to be really quick. TJ, you've got yours. Tessa's got 2. Zoe, you've got yours. Sue, Maggie, Diane, Margaret, Lynn. I've got Tessa, I've got Lauren, I've got Swami, you've got 2. Angela, you've got yours. Lynn, Marion, Leslie, Lauren, Rosalind, Sally, Jewellery Maker in Wiltshire and Yorkshire. Sue, Maggie, Diane, you've got yours. Now you need to check out baskets. I would put these in oh my gosh, have you seen the Jean Schlumberger earrings? Oh my gosh, have a look, tell me how much they are. It's moonstone and opal. Just put Jean Schlumberger in the web search and put opal. And there's a jellyfish pendant as well that's you've got to remortgage your house for. Loads of anything with an optical property, Jean Schlumberger is amazing at. And if you want some high-end inspiration, go and have a look at the Schlumberger collection. Amazing at Tiffany & Co. Also, we got some beautiful designs on our sister channel, Gems TV. Beautiful. So go check them out too. Tiffany & Co. love an opal, but so do Cartier. Cartier love an opal too. I love a bloomin' opal. I think they're gorgeous. They're October's birth gemstone. Have you got it? Have you got the earrings? Now the earrings are, I think they're silver, and they're like a bead cap, which is like a saucer shape, and then it's loads and loads of chain, and lots of opal and moonstone just cascading. There's also a jellyfish pendant, which I think was £124,000. It was there or thereabouts, not to the actual bone. ERY-Y43. She can't spell Schlumberger. 15 carats. John and Janet, you've got yours. Joe, you've got yours. Vera, you've got yours. Make sure you're quick, because I'm about to give you an incredible, an exceptional, a far too low price tag for this opal. Nowhere near the £60 I was thinking. All the way down to £34.95. No wonder so many of you are buying two. And do you know what? I think that's a brilliant deal. At £34.95, I think you get it valued, and I think you'll be very happy when you do. Have a look at that colour. I mean, arguably, it looks like the finest Australian opal. I actually think Ethiopian opal is just as beautiful as Australian opal. I do. I think maybe it's overtaking. Maybe it is. Now, you do need to be quick checking out baskets. I've got Alison, Karen, Margaret, Nicola, Annalie. I've got Joyce, Ellie, Fleur, and a Jewellery Maker in Merseyside with an unchecked basket. Now, I need to warn you, you could miss out. A lot of people are multi-buying, and so there's a large chance you're not going to make it through. Now, Sue in the Isle of Wight. Hi, Jenny and Sarah. Hi, Sue. I missed out ages ago on an opal strand, and I was really disappointed. I've just bought this one. It looks beautiful. Sue, you won't be disappointed. Well done. And you know something? You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. So you never have to worry, actually, about being disappointed, because if you are, there's always something you can actually do about it. £34.95 is your price tag for this exceptional strand. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number. Right now, I'm putting the alarm bells on because you need to check out your baskets. Everyone checks out the baskets. It's gone. There are queues on the phone lines, so some of you are going to lose what's in your basket to those that are in the queues on the phone lines right now. Stay in the queue on the phone lines. It's a free phone number if you're dialing from a UK landline. What a price tag, landline. Did I say a little bit like that, darling? Did I? Landline. £34.95. It's gorgeous opal, really pretty. And when you think about opal, this is the kind of thing that you actually think about, isn't it? I think it's going to go really well with the tanzanite strand that's we're going to bring you. And in fact, off the back of that, if I make him, I'd like to do this next, because I just think, look at that. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Kim went, bad news on the tanzanite, friends. We've only got 57. Well, that's not very friendly, is it? Have a look at, can you just see that? Amazing. You're going to miss out on the opal. Look. I don't know what that noise was. I sound like Marge. Homie? Oh, sorry. Can't resist it. Now, have a look at this. The prices of tanzanite and pearls has risen. Did you get those pearls from earlier? Lovely together with this. Absolutely stunning. Oh, we want to know if you got any of your tanzanite valued before. Text us in and let us know. I want to know. Tanzanite, what a special gemstone to have. What a beauty. Launched by Tiffany & Co. Only found in one place in the world, at the foothill of Mount Kilimanjaro. Beautiful. Exceptional. Do you want to go to that foothill, do you, Tom? We should go before it runs out, because it'd be a bit rubbish if you get there and they're like, sorry, it's closed. We'd be like, no. Now, you have got a mirror graduation on these. The colour is very strong, very pretty. Now, do you know what? Some jewellers sell very, 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 very pale tanzanite. And I think that's nice because everybody gets a chance to own it. It's usually a lot more affordable, the very, 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 very pale. It's more affordable, so that means everybody gets to own a piece. Now, you know that I'm not particularly a wise person. I'm not particularly a clever person either, as you very well know. I show you that every day. But in my wiseness, and probably advised by somebody else, in fact, in my wisdom, not in my wiseness. See, that proves it, doesn't it? In my wiseness. Now, in my wisdom, I bought a Trilliant and Diamond AAA tanzanite ring which I now can't find because I put it somewhere safe for the day that it ran out. It'll be somewhere, don't worry, jewellery makers. And I've got a pair of earrings, AAA earrings. Now the reason I've got those is because I think that one day, and this is my opinion entirely, they're going to run out. Now I don't do very many clever investment-y things. That's my investment-y thing. I think, oh, that'll be a good thing to do because I've got something there, and if it even quadruples in value, I'd be singing and dancing. It'd be lovely.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a piece just to hand down for the next generation?
Absolutely,
before
and that's
it
what
goes.
I'm going to do. Yeah.
Even forget the value of it, forget that, just to say we've got a family heirloom of tanzanite.
Mm-hmm. I think it's lovely. Kim bought her mummy a tanzanite. What did you get for your mummy? What was it? 2 tanzanite? You're generous, Kim. Now I'm going to give you only 45 opportunities. I can already see people on the... Why am I seeing so many multi-buyers? What are you going to do? You're making my tummy go funny today. What would I do with the rondelles? I would put them in earrings. I would put... Do you know what? Actually, because they're mirror graduated, look at the bracelet you could make straight away. Do you know, though, if you bought that in a jeweller's, how expensive would it be like that? It would be so expensive. I mean, it would be crazy. Would we know, like a tennis bracelet of diamonds is crazy money. Crazy, but we all want one, don't we? I'd love that. After the diamond ring, I want a tennis bracelet. Now I can see my stock rapidly depleting. All right, go on then, how much are these? Should I guess? I reckon they're gonna be, well, these are tanzanite. They are a precious gemstone. These will go to $49.95. $49.95. Look at the colour. It's really deep. It's really pretty. I would only put these with precious metal. Absolutely. Only precious metal. BVR U28 is your item code. They're 3x2 to 9x4 on a 19cm strand. The centre stone itself is 9x4. So it's very simple. Oh, this is December's birth gemstone as well. Oh, they do say this is the gemstone of our generation. There's a very large possibility that's we're going to stop mining for this. There's going to be no more. No more. They'll be searching on their hands and knees for it. 40 chances only. Have you got yours yet? Look at my stock. Betty, you've got yours. Maureen's got 2. Nicola, you've got yours. Mary, you've got yours. Anonymous in Greater London. Tanya, hello Tanya. Carol, you've got yours. Jean's got 2. Diana's got 2. Angela, you've got yours. Jewellery Maker in Gloucestershire, Merseyside, Lancashire, Kyron, in Yorkshire. Kathleen, Vicky and Jan, Jane, Angela, Julie. Jewellery Maker in South Yorkshire and Surrey. Annalie in Cornwall, buying very high end today, Annalie. I'm going to give you a very good opportunity. Own something gorgeous, something that you feel normally would be completely out of your reach, something that a jeweller uses, high-end jewellers at that. Not very often we get opportunities to work with such high quality, such exceptional quality. No, you can't walk down any high street and guarantee you're going to find tanzanite. You can guarantee you're going to find diamonds, can't you? Any high street, you know you're going to find some diamonds. You can't say the same thing about tanzanite. It's so rare. Is it your favourite? Definitely one of mine. 32 chances, now 31, and it's only going one way. Jennifer, you've got yours. Lauren, you've got yours. I've seen Maureen in Aberdeenshire join us. Maria in Middlesex has joined us. All yours. Now this is the reason we're seeing so many multi-buyers today. £32.95 for the whole strand. This is incredible value. If everyone checks out the baskets, these will have sold out. Now, put this only with real precious metals. Definitely, well, that's my opinion, definitely get this value. Download the certificate of authenticity. You're going to be super happy that you did. BVRU 28 with a 30-day money-back guarantee with the option to use your credit card or your debit card, and with the option to send it back. Add it to your basket for no extra fee. I'd definitely be grabbing this one. £32.95. Well done. You do need to check out baskets. Sheila, you've got yours. Joyce, you've got yours. And I'm seeing Jodie with an unchecked basket in Essex. Maureen, Maria, Vicky and Jan. Julie, lots of unchecked baskets. Deborah Jane says, hi, I have a similar strand. It's fab. Thank you so much. Now £32.95, you're getting phenomenal value. And look at that stock, absolutely flying out. You do, of course, get to go and get this valued within your 30-day money-back guarantee. That's fine, as long as it gets returned to us in the same condition it was returned to you. You can do that. 19 chances. What would you make out of this, though, Sarah?
No, I luckily had some tanzanite, similar shape. I think they were a little bit smaller, and I used just 2 to make a beautiful wirework ring. And I made it sort of curve round so that each one was sort of enclosed.
Good idea.
And A, that will protect the gemstone when you're wearing it, and B, it just means that you can make 2 gemstones go so far.
Did you do it in amethyst? Was it that?
No, I did it.
Somebody's done a ring here in amethyst with rondelles. It looked amazing. That would be a good one.
That was the one that used the ribbon clasps.
That's right, yeah. Who was that?
Was it Deb?
Was it Deb? It could have been either.
I think it was Deb. Deb Roach, I think it was.
Look, that in a ring. And that is the very tail end of my strand. Oh, thanks, Amelia. Yeah, see, you could do the exact same thing, look.
I don't think I've got mine. Sometimes I have it in here.
Have a look, you could do this exact same design. But now that is the smallest on the strand. So, how many rings could you make? Absolutely loads. Right, we've got 15 left and I've got 11 in baskets and a queue on the phone lines. Jodie in Essex, you've got 2 in your basket. You have to check it out. You've got to check it out. £32.95, 12 with them, Jodie's. Linda in Gloucestershire, you've got yours. Jill in Staffs, you've got yours. Looks like that one's going to sell out. Now, I'm going to give you a little recapio. Stay on the phone lines for that one. I'm going to give you a recapio of the cord. The deal you were about to see. Now, if you didn't see this earlier, the one what was it per metre again, Kim? Something crazy meterage price tag I'm giving to you. And you've got all these lovely colours. You've got the mulled wine, you've got the fuchsia. Now, you also get the suede egg cord, 2 lots of suede egg cord, and you're also getting the wax cord. So if you want to stack up on your cords ready for the summer holidays. Now, Sarah and I were saying earlier how Sarah drives to, you going to the south of France again this year?
I'm not. Chickening out because it's only me and the children. I'm only going to south sort of Normandy area, so it's about 2.5 hours.
Girl, well done. No,
yeah.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. But the kids are going to be in the car and on the ferry and all of that lot, and you want to sit and make with them. Maybe you're going away with the children and they're going to be in the car a long time. This is great. Get some ribbon, get them crafting, get them doing something, get them excellent. You know how loom bands are everywhere. There is a big craze. These are also wonderful for hair braiding. You can do the hair wraps with these. I know because I used to do that. Now, Sarah's friendship bracelet DVD will be out soon, so get them in anticipation of that. You only need 3 meters to make a friendship bracelet. You only need 3 meters to make a macrame bracelet.
Yeah.
You've got 150 blooming meters. You can make loads. Is that 50 bracelets, is it? More than that. 3 meters, Kim, makes a bracelet. Is that 50, is it? Oh, my maths is rubbish. Don't listen to me.
But 50 is loads.
That's loads. How much is a macrame bracelet?
Oh,
About £4 or £5?
Even if you did a really simple macrame bracelet where you do the alternating, you take the middle strands out to the outside and you do that, and you literally put about 5 or 6 different macrame knots in, you could sell those for £3 or £4 and just, you know, literally have them with the slider clasps, you know, they're made out of the macrame knots, the slider clasps.
Yeah.
Just literally use those. So you're going to use no findings, just thread, and you can charge £4 or £5 for them, even if you do them on children's craft store for £3 each.
And then what's that? You're still even making a profit off that £3. What's 3 times 150, Kim? 3 times 50, sorry, is what I meant. 150. So that is going to, even at that price tag, you are going to make a great profit.
Yeah.
And think about the summer friendship bracelets. If the kids are leaving school and not coming back to their primary school,
to leave.
then you want to give a friendship bracelet. It's very emotional if you're that parent who's about to no longer be picking up from primary school anymore.
Ooh.
Luckily, I've still got my baby.
I know.
Otherwise, I would be a mosh.
I've got another year and that's it.
Is he going up to year 6?
Yeah.
I'm totes a mosh already. I can't believe my little baby is going up to year 5. Anyway, I'm not having another one. I told you about that. I'm going to give you an excellent deal. Now, Luce is coming up at 1 o'clock with Natalia. I'll tell her all about my dress all deal. And I do love you for saving me yesterday. No, don't come. Don't come. Don't. No, don't. What happened was...
Don't even look.
I was going to wear your top. No, go away. It's bad. You can see everything. No.
Johnny, I've seen everything anyway.
Lucy, don't tell everyone. I was drunk that night. No.
Oh, I'm eating carrot.
Oh, I've just seen a vol au vent. Yeah, look.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why would I wear red on a day like that? I drove to work.
No, I thought you meant you could see.
You could see everything. No, worse than that. You can actually. And I've got parents' evening straight after.
Oh, Jenny.
I know. What am I going to do? I'm going to wear your dress. Parents' evening straight after.
What have I got? I've got. That's not a dress. That's a top. You can borrow that.
It's all going to go horribly wrong for me. I'm going to get thrown out of the school for flashing.
You'll have to go shopping on the way home.
Arrested.
You can't go to
There's no
parents'
time. I've got to go
evening
straight to parents' evening.
You can't.
I didn't bring any clothes with me this morning by accident. I also drove Lee's car with his wallet in it. Left him with my car with no petrol. Took his car. Terrible.
See you later.
Bye. Love you. Thanks for yesterday. Now,
Yes.
Lucy can always be counted on here at Jewellery Maker. We love her. You should be paying what Kim calls £29.70. We're going to give you an amazing deal. By the way, Natalia's leather, oh yeah. £15 is what you're paying, which makes it what per metre, darling? 10p a metre, you scream. 10 pence. Unbelievably wonderful. Do you know what? I like plaiting it and then going around and around and around and around. Looks great, doesn't it? NHGC64, this is a wonderful deal. You do get that 30-day money-back guarantee. These are wonderful for the summer period. Get yourself dialing for these. 150 metres. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now, if anyone sees me walking around Letchworth in this dress later on at a school, I'm so sorry. Now, number what? Where am I going? Yeah, put sunglasses on if you live in Letchworth, the Garden City, says Chloe. Chloe, are you coming to my party in 2 weeks' time? You're too pregnant. She can't, she's too pregnant. Kim, not you! Amelia's coming, aren't you, Amelia?
I believe so, if I can get it off.
She is. She's not working, she's skiving. Now. Sorry, Amelia. Have a look. You've what, booked it as holiday?
Yes, but it hasn't been approved yet.
Can you please approve it? She's going to ruin my party just because she can't come, that Chloe. Come on, Kim. Now. No, Kim, you've got to come on that day. That day, Kim. You are brilliant at parties. I was counting on you. I haven't booked any entertainment. No, I want you at the party. You're brilliant. Now. And guess what I've got coming now? You like this? I've got a great big, it's like a lorry, right? And it's going on the back, in the land at the back, and it opens up as a bar and a dance floor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And the Bucking Bronco. Yay! And the paella.
Yeah, and a paella that feeds like 300 people, a giant paella dish with a really quite dishy Brazilian man making it. Now you get all these lovely colours. Anyway, 200 metres. Should we have a look at all of the colours that we're getting? Because that's the weekend of the birthday of the person whose party you're coming to. Look all, oh, I like that. That looks nice. Who did that? That's the lovely summery colours. And you also get the Christmassy colours too. I love this primrose. Isn't that a pretty colour? That Doris Day primrose colour. I'd like a rosette made out of that. And then you've got the proper sunshine yellow as well. All of this. Now, ribbon is excellent. The flat Kumihimo braid is great with ribbon, isn't it? And we saw the peacock alula earlier with the flat ribbon braid, which I shall show thee. That's ribbon. Isn't it amazing? And then Sarah gave me, where's that bracelet? Where's it gone? Oh, here. And this is what it looks like. Sarah's done a ribbon Kumihimo piece with the round disc. Doesn't it look great? Looks brilliant, doesn't it? I'm going to give you all of this, and whether it's for your packaging, whether it's for friendship bracelets, whether it's for tying bows in little girls' hair, our early bird deal today for all of this ribbon is just $5.95. Ordinarily one pack, one of those bundles, either the one on the right or the one on the left, would have cost you, not cost you, $6.95. But we've taken £1 off and given you another one for free, which is bananas, but we do love you after all. DUGC39 is your item code, £5.95. Incredible, incredible deal. Woo! I popped a bag and I knew it was going to happen, but I had to do it. Oh! Right in my own ear. There's probably dogs going roo, roo, at the telly right now. Did that not sound like a dog? I do human impressions, not so much animals. Baby cry though I can do. The baby cry scares you. I'm not doing it. Here you go. I just did it. No, I'm not doing it more. I'm not a performing monkey.
Oh, yes you are.
Oh yeah, I am. Chloe says, do it, you're being paid. Okay. Shall I come to do, I want to come to work dressed as a hot dog one day. Now, I'm going to give to you. You what, darling? I'm not going to repeat that, Amelia, but thank you. And now even I'm not going to repeat that. She said something highly inappropriate, yes, about where Mike was going to put his mustard. Now, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, stop. Are these drops tiger's eye? I've never, ever, 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 ever seen tiger's eye in that shape before.
No. I've had agates and things like that in that shape, but I've never had tiger's eye.
Look at this. Oh, Sarah, look at the quality.
Aren't they amazing?
Have you ever seen tiger's eye in that? And it is actually like a cat's eye, that shape anyway, isn't it? And then the round, obviously. Particular love for cats at the moment.
Oh, well, you got the kitten now.
She's so lush. I love her so much. Lee wouldn't let me put her in the bed with me last night, though. How rude is that? Have a look. Aren't they? Look at the flow of light. Aren't these? Oh, I want to put them in earrings. I think these are stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's called Desert Sands. I want this kit just for this. Can I only get this strand in this kit, Kim? Look at that gold. Yeah, it's only available in this kit. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's super autumnal. Is there supposed to be 3 whole strands of the shell? Doesn't it work great? Isn't this elegant? Do you know what this is? Autumnal elegance, isn't it? That's what I'd call this kit if I was the caller of kits. Autumnal elegance. Look at that. It's like creme brulee, isn't it gorgeous? Then you're getting all this lovely waxed cord in sort of camel colours. No, I appreciate your desert sands. Wax cord is great for plaiting. It's great for macrame. It's great for doing your Kumihimo. It's very comfortable and it doesn't give you achy fingers, the wax cord.
No.
In my experience anyway.
It works really well because it actually holds the knots quite well. It's sort of, once they're tight, I don't know if it's because there's the wax on the cord, it actually sort of creates like a friction and the knots don't slip, whereas satin cord can slip a little bit. And that's great. Yeah, each cord has its own sort of merits, but actually for doing really tight sort of square knots and things like that, brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
It's gorgeous, this cord, isn't it? Now you've got 3 different shades there. You've got the oxblood, the chocolate, and you've also got the cream. I love it. I absolutely love that. XPG C98. Now you can only get the tiger's eye within this bundle. If we were to give it to you outside of the bundle, it would be $14.95. Sorry, $11.95. Was that all? The entire bundle-oonies would cost you £28.75. Look at the, do you know what I also love? Sorry, Kim, I know you're just talking to me then, but look at the sparkle coming from these. Look at the facets. That alone is wonderful. And then you sort of go, oh, hang on a minute. It's tiger's eye. Look at that. I'm very excited. Kim's doing the hole. Here's where I was gonna go, but she's not gonna stay there. Why would she? Because it's the correct price, that's why. But no. I think your mum's watching and shopping today, because Kim's mum's a jewellery maker. £14.95. XPG C98. £14.95. That's brilliant. The tiger's eye on their own were $11.95, so you're just paying a couple of pounds for the rest. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number if you call in from a UK landline. You can shop online, all the W's.jewellerymaker.com with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You know what? Just shop with confidence. If it's the first time you've ever shopped with us, then please shop with the assurance that you're going to get a free tutorial DVD, a free step-by-step book, Wingardium Leviosa. This is what it looks like. Oh no, I thought you were bringing it in. Oh, of course, it's my natural magic. Oh, sorry, I forgot you weren't Tom Fulcher. When I say Wingardium Leviosa, and he does that, you refuse to do that because it's cheesy. I like flying sorcerers or CDs. You get started DVD, you get started book, and a JM Hub magazine. I'm still trying to do my Jewellery Maker horoscopes in there, but my requests have been declined too many times now. You can get to know Mark Smith this month as well, can't you? Oh no, that's June's. Who's in July's? That's your magazine. It comes to you. Do you know what? There's not many hobbies, are there, where you get a free magazine? Are there? I don't think there are. Normally you have to pay about £6 a month for the magazines. Now, or a subscription to a certain club. You ever had a hobby where the magazine's free, Amelia?
Never.
Have you got a hobby? What's your hobby?
I've got many hobbies.
You do your secret dining, don't you?
I do, and I love cycling.
Cycling. Magazines are expensive.
They are very
Wingardium Leviosa. You have to wait for me to do that. You ruin it. Oh, don't hate. Don't use the word hate. You're going to have a baby. Hate's a bad word. I dislike it. No, hang on. I didn't blow it away. Tom lets me blow it away. Wingardium Leviosa. Bye. Oh, Chloe hates me today. Literally hates me. And that's her word. I'd like to say she dislikes me, but she doesn't. Now, you've still got a few... Oh, she loves me, do you? I always think you don't like me very much. Now, I'm your favourite. Oh, I won't say that out loud. Don't tell Lucy, but I'm her favourite. Now, we're doing the sunstone. Only for comedy value. What do you mean? I heard what Paul said. What did we do before Jenny got here? For entertainment. Thanks a lot. You just look at me and go, thank God I'm not her. Yeah. Do you want to live a day? You can come and be with me for the day. It is like the Osbournes in my house. No, in fact, it is a little bit, but it's not, because like it's more like Ab Fab. Look at this gorgeous sunstone. Isn't this beautiful? Can you see the sparkle that you're getting? Look at that. Oh, I love it. Do you know what? Do you know why we get that sparkle? Because there's tiny little particles of copper inside sunstone. That's the main difference actually between sunstone and moonstone. It's the main difference. Have a look. I'm going to put this against my skin. I actually think this makes a lovely necklace just as it is. In earrings. With the tiara twist. Because you just hold on to the gemstones and twist, 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 twist. And they go beautifully on combs. They work very well in the long tassely pieces. And I like this with gold, actually, I've got to say. What about you, Sarah? For sunstone, is it gold, is it silver?
You know, I like gold, and I like the rose gold wire as well. Just really warms it up. I always think, you know, these lay myself to thinking about like sort of sunbursts and things like that, those sorts of patterns and those sorts of designs. So whether it be stylized sort of sunflowers and things like that, or whether it be rays of sunshine, all those sorts of designs come to mind when I get sunstone. I just love using the golden tones, those really warm tones with it. Just beautiful.
I think it's quite, it can look quite rusticy actually, can't it? What do you think?
It can look quite sort of earthy, if you like, you know, sort of a rustic feel to it. But you can take it on lots of different directions, just depending on what you want to use it in. I mean, you can keep this really simple and use your gold wire just to create those lovely little drops and have it coming off like a waterfall style neckline piece, or you could use them in a sort of crown style tiara and have those as the centre focal point. Even a few of the small ones, and just make a cluster. Just
that'd be nice. They're gorgeous. Now, they're top drilled. Can make an easy flare out of these. Hello, Sissy. I hope you're all right joining us from Oakland. Zoe's here with us too. Hi to Margaret, who's got 2 of these. Uwa in Essex, you've got yours as well. Now, whether you're going to use, I think antique bronze actually with these, having thought about it. I'm just going to take that away because I think the black's drowning the colour a little bit. So, just let me know how you're going to use them. Are these autumnal for you? Are they going to be put with the smoky quartzes? Are they going to be put with the deeper tones? Are they going to be even in glamour for you? I think this is very versatile. Are they going to be summery, those sort of wonderful Spanish sunsets maybe? Whatever you're going to do with these is going to look great. LVRU35, a brand new strand of gorgeous sunstone, 7x4 to 13x6 on a 22 centimetre. Oh, you are very, very, very good to the jewellery makers today, Kim. $8.95. She's crazy, everybody. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything that you buy from us here at Jewellery Maker. We love you with big hearts and kisses. Make sure you're popping these in your baskets, but make sure you're checking them out. Sharon, you've got yours, LVRU35. Let me see what else I've got that's in here that's going to go with this. I was looking for some rose goldy type things. I tell you what I could. What about, I tell you what, I've got some rose gold in the toggle clasps here. Look. I love rose gold with it too. Chloe was saying that I'll really set it off. But traditional gold looks good. That's nice actually, isn't it? I'm not sure whether I put silver with it or not. Let's see. Oh, it works, it works. Actually, these are little silver flashes in between them. It does work, doesn't it? Very, very pretty. Rose gold is for me, yeah. I don't know, how do you feel? Maybe it was the gold for you, I'm not sure. Gorgeous in all of them, well done. Now, I'm gonna give you, right, okay, we've got single figures of the opal left, only from unchecked baskets. Now at just $34.95, this is the best price for the best quality. Look at that. Look at that opalescence. Now, most of these have sold out, so this is the absolute last chance. The blue, the orange, the green, the violet pinfire that you're seeing is so striking from this strand. So wonderfully, wonderfully striking. You've got 15 carats in total. The best quality. ERY Y43 is your item code. £34.95 is your price. 0800 644 655 is the number to be dialing, or the www.jewellerymaker.com. I think this is so incredible. Oh, I just thought, I think I'm going to rosary link into a bracelet. That would look so special. I want to see these. I want them to be very visual. I want to be able to look at them, and so a bracelet or a ring for me. What about for you? How are you going to put yours? I think, what about that ring? You know, we were talking about the ring technique where you rode it up, but I would want it to be precious metal. It would have to be precious metal, but it would be lovely put in that way. We'll have a little look at the tanzanite. And then I'm going to go home to my little foot and mouth boy. Actually, Lucy, don't breathe near me in case I'm carrying it. Have a look. I did tell you, I said you're pregnant. My son's got hand, foot and mouth. Not Lucy. Lucy is not officially pregnant. Is she in there? Oh, she can't hear me. No, she isn't. Listen, if I'd accidentally slipped off, I'd be mortified, wouldn't I? No. Have a look. And anyway, let's face it, if Lucy is pregnant, who's the last person she's going to tell? Me, because I've got a big mouth. It's true. No. This beautiful tanzanite. Hardly any left. They almost sold out though, didn't they? What have we got, like 3 left? BVR U28 is your item code. Beautiful tanzanite, December's birth gemstone. One of the rarest gemstones, said to be 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. It's not every day you see gorgeous tanzanite on the high street, is it? 80 carats in total, 3x2 to 9x4, and a 19cm gems of distinction strand, all yours. For 32 tiny 95 for tanzanite. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now I'm also going to refresh your memory on the Gorgiano amethyst. Now you've got that sparkle, you've got that luster. Sarah was absolutely in love with these. Look at that luster. The way they're cut, the depth of colour, everything about this strand screams high end. Super duper high end. Do you love it? Do you need it? Do you want it? With rose quartz? With rose gold even? Gorgeous. Let's try with traditional gold. Oh, it works so well, doesn't it? It works so well. I love it, do you? If you do, you need to be on the phone lines. It was a very popular strand here today for February's birthstone. Sarah Elvin's all-time favourite. All yours. For just £11.95. Now, we do regard amethyst very highly, don't we? And this, for an exceptional quality like the one you're seeing here, very low price. Very good price tag at under £15. Just wonderful. 0800 644 655 is a free phone number, don't forget. And we're going to trottle over to Sarah Elvin. Now, don't forget, if you are going to be joining us for the wonderful Natalia in the afternoon with the exceptional Lucy, and you haven't got Sky TV, you need to join us online or the www.jewellerymaker.com. We are Freeview now in some regions. Channel 64, you might need to reset your boxy thing. I don't know how to reset mine. Now, Sarah, I love what you've made. Hang on. Double coloured wax Y-cone.
Oh, yes.
Oh. I love, look what Sarah's done with the wag. Can you get really close to that, Michael? Two-toned wag. Two-tone wag. Love it. That is lovely. I really like that. Earrings are beautiful.
Really, really long.
Aren't they pretty? Now, Sarah's done something I've never seen before. Oh no, it's not the BFG. I was talking about Chloe when I said about pregnancy. It was nothing to do with you.
No, just no. I'm enjoying booze too much.
Yeah, I can definitely vouch for that.
Just for the record, no. I'm watching you.
I told them there's no way it was true, because the last person you will tell when you do get preggers is me.
Yeah, not happening. Not
Whatever.
Maybe one day, but not yet.
When Charlie's 4 and goes, please can I have a brother or sister?
Don't leave it that long.
I've got 4 years, perfect gap, I reckon. How old's what's your gap?
I've got 2 years and 3 months exactly.
Crikey.
Between the two. Yeah.
My mum must have been mad. 9 months between my brother and sister. They're the same age for 3 months.
Oh my goodness me.
Can I just show you what Sarah's made? Look at this. It's amazing. Beautiful, Sarah. That is gorgeous. How did you do this?
That's the alternating half hitch. Very, very easy.
Oh.
Very, very easy. I have demonstrated it before, so if you have a quick look back through my old shows, you might find it there. I'll try and have a look for the date for it.
Oh, I love it. Let me show you the cord that you get with the kit. All of this for $19.95, a great price tag for the Spring Zing kit. And you also get 2 lots of wire. And you also get, oh, and you've got a bracelet down here. Isn't that pretty? You get all the gemstones. You get 115 findings. Oh, it's so pretty. I absolutely love this kit. Really great opportunities for you to design so much scope for your design. Sarah, when are you back with us?
Friday mid-show.
Oh yeah, that's with me.
Yeah.
Now we're going to be doing scale mail on the Friday mid-show. Is there anything new you might want to introduce to the table of design?
If you've got alcohol inks at home and you've not used them, you need to tune in.
I've got an airbrush machine I'm playing with scales. Be good, won't it?
Yeah.
Also, scales will work with loom bands.
They will. They will work with
Shall
loom
I bring
bands.
some in so that we can do it?
Yeah.
Why not? Now, don't forget the gorgeous and wonderful Natalia with some very bright, very funky, exceptional designs coming up for you from 1 until 5. Now, it's been a long time since Natalia's done a designer inspiration, and we've been begging her and begging her and begging her and begging her, and she's come up with some amazing. She didn't want to do one until the designs were utterly breathtaking, and they are utterly breathtaking. Got lots of exciting news coming up with Natalia. We've had a wonderful day with you today. Apologies about the dress situation again. I love you, and I will tell you on Friday the developments of the dress. I'll see you later. Lots of love.
Hi Jewellery Makers, if you're a Freeview viewer, you can now continue to watch the show live by switching over to channel 64. Our brand new 24-hour channel is available to the majority of homes in the UK, so grab your remote now to make sure you don't miss a thing.